are not able to join today because of the storm, you know, still we have issues, ¿no?
Okay, not completely resolved.
Todavía hay personas que no se van a poder conectar hoy. La clase yo la estoy grabando y se las voy a enviar. La clase del sábado 17 se las envié también. No sé si alguien la pudo ver. ¿La vieron alguno de ustedes? So they are very shy.
Yo no la he visto.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I explained we also have the recordings. I have been providing the recordings. So in case any of the students cannot come online today, they can just see the recordings, you know?
Yes, yes. And for their doubts, we'll have an extra session also.
Sí. O sea que van a tener las grabaciones. El sábado que viene, ella va a estar aquí con ustedes para una nueva presentación de preguntas y respuestas sobre lo que ustedes quieran. Yo voy el miércoles que viene, les voy a dar la clase que no les di y vamos a tener una más adicional conmigo que sería el otro miércoles de arriba. Así que hoy, so today, I will start giving a brief, very brief, because it's your time today, but I want just maybe 10 minutes, if you give me. I want to make a recapitulation of most of the important things we have touched in the training, even including your topics, you know?
Sure.
Antes de que la doctora empiece, voy a dar una recapitulación para beneficio de todos sobre los temas que se han venido tocando en este training, que han sido bastantes, tanto de la doctora como los míos. So I will start with last Saturday, you teach us, we are like a microcosmic aspect of the nature, nature.
Universe, exactly.
Everything in the universe, it's inside also the animals, the plants. So I just want we can have that very highlight. No, it's very important to highlight. Así que es importante que tengan esa significativo que nosotros somos un reflejo del universo dentro de nosotros. This is the human. So, nosotros tenemos la misma composición que tiene el universo. Dentro de nosotros somos como si fuéramos un microcosmos, ¿no? Like a microcosmos, ¿no? Microcosmos.
Yes, a human replica, replica of the universe.
Yeah, okay. So then we were talking about the herbs or the plants, but we also talk about Dravya Guna, ¿no? Dravya Guna.
Yes.
Estuvimos hablando sobre las hierbas, las plantas, pero cuando la doctora les tocó lo que es Dravya Guna, when you touch this topic about Dravya Guna, we made very clear Dravya Guna is Dravya is not only the plants, no, it's minerals too, it's many things.
Yes, it's a substance. It could be minerals, it could be animal product, it could be a plant-based product, anything.
Yeah.
It could be a metal-based.
So, cuando hablamos de la Dravya Guna, acuérdense que whatever has power is not only the plants, also the sun. Sun has power, no? Sun.
Yes. Exactly.
Water has power, air has power.
The 5 elements, all the 5 elements.
The 5 elements, los 5 elementos tienen poder. They are medicine also, no? They are medicine also.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then we have the mineral, then we have the Rasa Shastra, no? Rasa Shastra.
That's the Shastra. That is minerals and metallic preparations.
Yeah. Tenemos los minerales, como el cobre, el oro, la plata. We have the...
And also the animal products, like we have ghee, we have cow dung.
That's what I showing them, no? This, like ghee.
Yes.
That's from the animals. We have honey.
Honey, exactly.
This is the cow dung. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
This is the soap, right?
so yeah, the soap. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Entonces lo que queremos es que tengan ese overview de que lo que podemos utilizar de acuerdo a la Draviaguna no es nada más la planta. La miel va a tener su función, los elementos van a tener su función, el sol, el agua, el aire. Los productos animales, si son de buena calidad, también van a tener su función. Even this, because there's clay here. There's clay.
Yes, there is clay.
So that's a
Full of sun.
mineral, it's not a plant.
Yes, it is a mineral.
Yeah.
So that's why mineral things, even if people have heard of conch shell, that is also used
Conch
as
shell,
a
yeah.
corals is also very common if they have heard of that rich calcium
Yeah.
source, a natural rich calcium source,
Yeah.
which is being used in Ayurveda by doing different purification methods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, they are also used.
So, entonces ella está diciendo, como le estamos diciendo, ella tiene la mascarilla. Aquí tenemos poder también, pero en este caso tiene plantas, pero uno de los elementos, one of the more potent ingredients is not a plant, it's a mineral, it's clay.
It's a mineral, it's a clay,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Entonces
And
tiene
it's
la...
very...
Yeah.
You explain first, I'll tell another thing.
Tiene la concha de mar también, que la utilizamos para la persona con osteoporosis, para los huesos. La concha de mar es excelente también. Yeah, yeah.
And one of the very interesting things, which is not related with plants, but
Yeah.
we were talking about minerals. In Ayurveda, when we talk about iron, iron deficiency thing, yes, there are plant-based plants which have rich iron content, but there are metals also. So some of the metallic preparations are used as a not
Okay.
a plant-based thing, but they are used as an iron supplement. You must have heard that cooking in iron vessels is suggested, or cooking in mud pots is suggested.
Yes, yes.
Because of that, because of those medicinal value of those. So in Ayurveda, we use that thing also. Like iron is, made with some processes into something which is easily digested by the human body. So iron ore is generally used in that form.
Okay.
In a medicinal thing.
Sí, lo que ella dice es que acuérdense que, por ejemplo, se habla de que hay deficiencias de minerales, como el hierro, por ejemplo. Podemos obtener el hierro de algunas plantas, como la melaza, por ejemplo. Hay distintas que nos van a, las habichuelas nos pueden dar hierro, las lentejas. No, like lentils will give iron, but we can get it in other ways. Not only lentils, Dal.
Yes.
Dal.
Dal. It's not just actually dal, it's more of green vegetables.
Yeah.
Dal, green vegetables, particularly when we talk about spinach, we talk about carrot, we talk about beetroot, more natural things. Then yes, lentils. Lentils are all beans.
Yeah.
Rich source of calcium and protein and iron.
Okay.
So, but there are other forms also. I was just going to show something to.
Yeah. Ella dice que, por ejemplo, el hierro lo podemos obtener. En India se acostumbra a cocinar algunas comidas en algunas ollas de hierro o de barro también. Yes, doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, I have typed something in the chat.
Wait.
If they have heard of this, I'll show.
In the chat. Okay. Red ochre. Red ochre.
Red ochre.
Okay. Ella está.
Is that visible? It may not be visible.
Está mencionando si alguien ha escuchado sobre lo que es el red ochre. Ella lo puso en el chat. You can teach us about that.
Yes, that's a you can say something which is extracted from iron.
Okay.
It's like a clay.
Okay.
Like a mud, but it is very, very effective in pitta pacification and very much used in Ayurveda medications. And it is very simple to purify it. It's just with cow ghee.
Okay.
It is an iron ore, you can say.
Ella dice que el red ocre es una sustancia que se extrae del hierro y que lo purifican en una forma que pueda ser fácilmente digerible y asimilable para el organismo. Es muy bueno para distintas condiciones. Yeah. You have any picture of that or no? Any image?
Picture I was just searching in my mobile because I couldn't do it here. But I
Okay.
have some medications made from it.
Okay.
I will show it during the class. We'll take a break. I'll just go and break.
It's good for anemia, no? Anemia.
Anemia, exactly. Okay. If it is visible, I'll just show. No.
Not much visible, but
yeah, it's from the mobile. No?
Okay.
Just give me a moment. I'll take it from the. You can discuss with them. I'll take it from the net.
Yeah. Okay.
Did she say pacifying pita?
Pita, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
pacifica el pita. Okay,
Sí.
perfect.
Entonces, so I keep going, doctor.
Yes,
Keep
I'll
going.
just show the picture.
Yeah. You can share your screen. I make it possible already.
Okay. Okay, just
Yeah.
let me just get the picture and I'll share it.
Sure, sure. So entonces, so I'm explaining we already have the microcosmic, that's very important. We have the Dravya Guna, it's not just about plants. So, but obviously we want to focus more on plants too, because that's one of the main things we can use also, you know?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I have a diagram here. So you can see we already mentioned about the sun energy, the moon energy, which is on plants. And this is from my teacher's book. So we have fruits, we have flowers, we have seeds, we have stem, we have the soil, no? We have the leaf. So we have many parts of the plants which have power on it, you know? So that's what we were going to discuss on Wednesday on my class. That was the main purpose. We were going to discuss that. I already showed you the yoga of herbs, like a preamble of the book. You remember? We were talking about the sun energy, the moon energy,
Yes.
the Agni in the plants, and also about the manifestation of consciousness on plants, you know? So we didn't make it possible that day. But then what I did on the next day, on Thursday, I make a recording of my program earlier. So it was about the first aid, some tips, you know, about the first aid because of the storm issue, you know, of the storm.
Yes.
So we didn't, we for example, having some problem with the water supply, you know, water supply. Yeah. So then we can have this all relate, all these teachings we are having of Dravya Guna to first aid also, ¿no? Yo hice un programa el jueves, creo que fue en la tardecita, se lo compartí en el grupo y era sobre algunos ejemplos de plantas o cosas que podemos utilizar para casos de emergencia. No sé si alguien lo vio.
Y yo lo vi.
Okay.
Sí, yo lo vi también.
So then, for example, I mentioned them. We can have the, you know, coconut shell, you know, coconut shell. So we can make carbon activated charcoal activated charcoal from that. So that will help to purify water, you know, for example.
Yes.
So that's also about the power of plants, you know, that's an example too.
Exactly. Exactly.
So then I mentioned like this, maybe you cannot go to the supermarket or the pharmacy. Maybe you have cloves, you know, cloves. you can have in your mouth one clove. It will cleanse your gums, your teeth, you know. So many tips I gave, you know, so people can have this notion that we can use this power of plants in any type of situation like we are living now here, you know.
Mhm.
So I also mentioned about the sea salt or mineral rock salt. It's
Rock
good to
salt.
have like a kit, you know, like a first aid kit. We can have in house like a first aid kit, Ayurveda, you know, based on the Ayurveda. So
Mhm.
I mentioned about neem oil. It's very antibacterial. We should have some neem oil available. I mentioned about this urine. Urine also can be very potent in any emergency, you know, urine also. They should know how to use it because it can be very helpful too in any type of, for example, a bite from a insect bite. You know?
Yes.
So, básicamente lo que estoy diciendo para que la doctora también esté al tanto fue que el jueves yo hice un programa, lo grabé, se lo compartí con ustedes y mencioné varias cosas que pudiéramos hacer en tiempos de emergencia o de primeros auxilios que lo pueden ver. De todos modos, como eso era parte de lo que se le iba a dar el miércoles, ¿se acuerdan? Del material de Quechua, el miércoles conmigo van a estar cubriendo eso y van a estar cubriendo todo lo que se suponía que hiciéramos el miércoles, ¿ok? Okay, doctor, so that basically you have an idea of what's happening here, you know?
Okay. Okay. Even
So
you
now-
mentioned about honey or aloe vera also.
Yeah, there are many things. So I just make a brief preamble, but we are going to touch that on the Wednesday with me on class.
Yes.
So
Yes. It was
now,
scheduled for the Wednesday class. Yes.
now I think maybe, so I have maybe a few sample of things to show, but I can do after your presentation.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll also show some of the plants I have.
yeah,
today.
okay.
Let me show that picture first. We were
Yes,
talking about
yes.
red ochre.
Okay.
It is here. This red one. Is it? Are you able to see that?
Yeah, we see the screen now. It says GERU.
No, wait.
Yeah.
And you're not able to see the picture.
No, no.
Not the picture.
Nice. It seems like turmeric, but it's not. No?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can you see that now?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
This one,
Yes.
this red one. Yes, it looks like turmeric. It looks like a mud actually. If you see,
Mud.
it's like a
Parece,
red mud.
parece barro,
Soil.
dice ella, como arcilla.
Barro.
Arcilla.
It is a type of soil actually, red, but a rich source of iron. It is
Yeah.
purified with cow ghee to make it, non-toxic for the human body
Okay, okay.
for internal use.
So it's with cow ghee. Ella dice que está purificado con like cow ghee, with cow ghee.
Cow ghee, exactly.
Está
Like
purificado.
fried.
Ya. Esa
It is fried in cow.
preparación está purificada con mantequilla clarificada para it will help to release any type of what will give will do this is purifying.
This will purifying will pacify, will actually remove the toxins, because when it gets fried with the ghee, the toxins get evaporated, and the color also changes. We burn it actually, and ghee also adds to the pitta property of it, being cold in potency. So that is how it helps.
Ella dice que la mantequilla clarificada en este caso va a ayudar que se evapore cualquier sustancia que no sea favorable para el cuerpo. Así que ese es un método, it's a method of purifying this type of substance, no?
Exactly. That is very important. I think many of them may have heard of, such types of things that purification is needed. Even some plants are also toxic. They are also used after
Yeah.
purification.
Yeah.
So that means they are not, their substances or their ingredients are not suitable for the human body directly if we take them. But after doing certain processes, which depends from plant to plant, then it becomes suitable for the human gut.
You
So
know,
in that form,
I want to add to that because it's important in our society now in USA. It's very popular now. They have legalized the cannabis sativa, you know, it's marijuana.
marijuana.
So
Yes.
they are using in like every day, and I have read from the Ayurveda text, it should be purified with ghee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It should be purified, and its dose is also very, very less. Otherwise, it
Yeah,
could
but
be.
here they are not following that way. You know, here they are just not following that way. Yeah.
In Ayurveda specifically, dose is mentioned because of the medicinal value. Like if you take it in this much dose, it has the medicinal value. Obviously, if the dose goes more, it becomes not suitable for the medicinal.
Let me translate that. La doctora estaba explicando que hay algunas plantas, inclusive, no solo minerales o metales, que hay que purificar, sino que también hay algunas plantas también inclusive que tienen que pasar por un proceso antes de utilizarse para purificar cualquier sustancia que no va a ser muy favorable al organismo. Entonces hay que hacerle un proceso de purificación para aprovechar los ingredientes que nos van a ayudar y descartar los que no nos van a ayudar, como la chaya, por ejemplo. La chaya tiene mucho cianuro. Hay que saber cómo purificarla antes de usarla. Yo entonces le di el ejemplo a ella que aquí nosotros estamos acostumbrados ahora a usar el cannabis medicinal o la marihuana, y no, como dice la doctora, la cannabis no está intencionada a utilizarse en las dosis que se está usando aquí, ni en la forma en que se usa aquí, porque en Ayurveda se sugiere que se purifique con mantequilla clarificada la flor. So I explained, no, whatever you told, and also about the cannabis, the dose, and it should be purified. It should not be used as they are using.
As directly done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So let me start with today's topic.
Yes,
Interesting
yes.
one. I'm waiting to start that.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just share PowerPoint. Is that visible?
Not yet. Not yet.
No, we're seeing the file list, the Explorer file list.
Okay, wait.
Mira, dile al socio que pague la bocina que está
Is it visible now?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
visible.
it is.
Traten de ponerle el mute. Si no van a hablar, traten de ponerle el mute para que no se escuchen los ruidos innecesarios. Ok.
Paolo, perdóname, pero también tú le puedes, como administrador, puedes ponerlo en mute a él para que no... Porque
Sí,
si está
pero
durmiendo,
es que
no creo...
hay que hacerlo uno a uno y es bien complicadito, ¿entiendes?
Ok.
Vamos a ver que ellos, cada uno, que lo pongan en mute. Si tiene que hacer una pregunta, lo quita. No hay problema. So, doctor, is fine. We just want them to put the mute for we can have better sound.
Exactly.
Okay.
So is the screen visible now? Concept of Rasayana, Agni, and
now it is. Yeah, now it is.
So my reason of selecting today, the topic what I'm going to discuss is Rasayana part, which means rejuvenation in English. Rasayana is a Sanskrit term, which means rejuvenation in English. And I'm going to talk about Rasayana herbs because When we talk about rejuvenation, it means how to keep ourselves more healthy, how to maintain our health, how to keep ourselves healthy. And I'm going to discuss the common plants which are suitable for all the body types as a rasayana, as a rejuvenating plant. So we
Okay.
are going to see the power of those few plants actually towards the whole body tissues.
So, okay, give me some time. You know, I have to do the task of translating.
Yes.
So,
Did I repeat it slowly again?
no, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. So, ella está presentando el concepto de Rasayana hoy, Agni y Ama. Entonces, Rasayana es una vertiente de Ayurveda sobre rejuvenecimiento. Cuando hablamos de el poder de las plantas, tiene que entender que en Rasayana hay muchas plantas. Ella va a estar dando varias. You will be providing us today several Rasayana plants, Rasayana herbs.
Yes, Rasayana herbs. I'm going to discuss about those. I'm going to show some of those also, like the samples which are available. And we are going to discuss also the effect of those I have seen in the patients. 2 or 3 patients I will be discussing.
Okay. Ella hoy le va a dar a ustedes referencia de distintas plantas rejuvenativas y también casos clínicos en donde se han utilizado estas plantas para ayudar en ese proceso, ¿no? To help your patient with this process, ¿no? Rasayana, ¿no?
Yes, very interesting. 2-3 cases I have just brought. Very interesting, like those who have been labeled with high blood pressure at a very tender age, very young age, just taking Rasayana and getting better. Everything is now better. I'll be discussing. That's a very interesting case of a young boy.
Okay. So we are ready to learn now.
Okay. So let me first explain a little bit about Rasayana. What is actually Rasayana? What does this word means? Now, when we talk about this word, it is made of 2 words, that is rasa plus ayana.
Ya.
I'm giving you time to translate.
Thanks. Okay, dice que primero le quiere enseñar qué significa este término de Rasayana. Está compuesto de 2 palabras, rasa y jnana, ¿no? So it's 2 words in one, no? Rasa and jnana.
Yes. Now everybody may be knowing about 7 tissues, rasa, rakta, 7 dhatus. So this rasa here means the first dhatu, that is the rasa dhatu.
So, entonces, como ya hemos discutido en clase anteriormente, acuérdense que tenemos 7 tejidos. El rasa hace alusión al primer tejido. So rasa is the first tissue, no? Forming tissue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is actually formed from the food we eat.
Se forma del alimento que nosotros consumimos.
So what happens is when we eat any type of food, its nutritions are converted into rasa tissue, that is rasa dhatu.
Okay, so cuando nosotros comemos cualquier tipo de alimento, even a juice, no, even a juice, even if we drink juice.
Yes, whatever nutrients comes in the form of body tissues is the first tissue, that is rasa, because we take it as a fruit, as a juice, but it is not the part of body tissues. So part of body tissues is first, that is rasa.
Okay. Sí, cualquier cosa que nosotros consumamos, ya sea un jugo, una comida, un alimento, primero que nada se va a convertir en rasa. O sea, el rasa es el primer tejido y luego se van formando los demás.
And in the process of this, first this dhatu is formed, then we have other dhatu, like one dhatu is formed from the another dhatu. After us, it is rakta, then mamsa, then meda, then asti. All those are one after the other.
Después de que se forma el rasa, que es el plasma, entonces se forma el rakta, que es la sangre, el mamsa, no, mamsa is the muscle, no? Muscle,
Muscles, yes.
muscles. El mamsa son los músculos. And then we
Meda,
proceed.
then
Meda,
meda,
meda
that is
is
fat
the
tissues. Fatty
At-
tissues.
fatty, adipose, yeah. Ok,
Yes,
después
adipose.
viene meda, que sería el tejido adiposo, la grasa,
Then
ya.
then asti, that is bone tissues.
Después viene asti, que es el tejido óseo, yes.
Then majja and shukra.
Después viene majja, que viene siendo el tejido nervioso, y la médula ósea, y el chukra. Chukra is the reproductive tissue, ¿no? Chukra.
Reproductive tissues. So
El-
this means, yeah.
El tejido chukra es el tejido reproductivo. Ya.
So
Oh.
this means first dhatu needs to be very good.
Eso significa, that's very important, ¿no? That's,
Yes.
we cannot go forward without that, ¿no?
No.
So
That
that's
is why we cannot directly take you can say, even if we take food which is very much rich in calcium or iron, but if the primary rasa dhatu is not properly formed, then further these foods like our bones are not strong, our reproductive system is not strong. So
Okay.
it goes one after the other. So first dhatu is very, very important.
I have this diagram here.
Yes, yes.
So it's similar, no? So I will explain what you say because it's very important. If without the rasa optimal condition, then the other tissues will not go well, you know?
Yes, that is the reason I'm going to discuss about Agni and Ama also here.
Oh, muy bien, good, good. So you can learn Spanish. It's muy bien. It's good, very good. Muy
Muy
bien. Yeah, yeah. Because ella lo que está diciendo es, por ejemplo, que tienen que entender que usted se puede tomar cualquier suplemento, las mejores vitaminas, pero si ustedes, por ejemplo, quieren, I am explaining, they can take some calcium supplements, but it will not work for the bones if the rasa is not good, for example.
It's not good. Yes, that is what is happening these days. People are taking Google knowledge and eating, taking different things. But if their Agni is not good, the first dhatu is not properly formed, they're not getting the complete benefit of what they're taking as a medicine or as a supplement.
Okay, so aquí hay varias cosas que ustedes tienen que entender. El concepto de raza, ella le va a hablar también sobre el Agni y el Ama. Si no hay buen Agni, que es el fuego digestivo o metabolismo, entonces no se pueden los demás tejidos producir. Y si hay Ama, que es acumulación de toxinas, tampoco los tejidos pueden nutrirse bien. O sea, el rasa, que es el primer tejido, es lo primordial. Dependiendo de la calidad de nuestro primer tejido, que es el rasa o el plasma, va a depender cómo va a ser la calidad de nuestra sangre, cómo va a ser la calidad de nuestro músculo, de nuestro hueso. So first of all, they have to be very clear about the quality of Ama, Agni, to avoid the Ama for a good formation also of the tissues.
Exactly. And
Okay.
here where stress plays a major role. When we are stressed, our Agni gets deranged, our food is not properly digested, our first dhatu is not properly formed, and then we end up having
Sí, ella
different
está
health.
diciendo que aquí hay una pieza fundamental, que el estrés, hay que cuidarse del estrés porque usted puede estar haciendo todo lo más bien, pero nada más el estrés ya va a ser un impedimento para que se pueda formar los tejidos. Y this stress can cause ama, ¿no? Stress can cause ama.
Yes, yes, because it affects the Agni, it affects the digestion.
Okay, good, good. So
And
el estrés puede ocasionar ama, que es acumulación de toxinas, porque el estrés altera realmente el Agni o el fuego o el metabolismo equilibradamente lo altera. So the stress can deplete the Agni quality, no?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So in that case, like obviously we see the root cause. That is why when we treat through Ayurveda, we see the root cause of the problem and then we
Yeah.
treat.
So, cuando estudiamos Ayurveda, nosotros vamos a buscar la causa de los problemas desde la raíz. So, the root cause, that's what we look for.
Exactly. So, and same way, like we say, we should know our Prakriti and what type of foods are good for us. Similarly, we should also have some knowledge about Agni, about our digestion, so
Yeah.
that we can see whether it's good or not.
Sí, ella dice que nosotros tenemos que saber un poquito sobre nuestra constitución, el Prakriti, para saber qué alimentos, de acuerdo a nuestra constitución, van a ser más favorables que otros. Like, for example, I have studied before, no, like if we are more proportion of Vata, which is air, no, predominant. So we should avoid the cabbage, cauliflowers, this type of foods. That will
Yes,
be an example.
cauliflower, egg,
Yeah.
cauliflower, eggplant, more leafy vegetables, green
Yeah.
leafy vegetables, or raw vegetables,
Raw
which
food.
are gas forming, raw
Yeah.
foods, which are gas forming, or which increases Vata.
So
yes.
yeah. Ese es un ejemplo, por ejemplo, si usted tiene una constitución Prakriti que es de Vata, que predomina el aire, debe de entonces consumir menos alimentos que sean familia de lo que le llaman los coles, porque tienen mucho aire dentro de su constitución, esos alimentos. Ok, doctor.
So this rasayana is when we are talking about rasa as the main thing to nourish the further dhatus. That means the immunity also starts from here only.
Okay, that's
Immunity
important.
is like that our whole body. No, we
Good.
call it ojas. In Sanskrit,
Ojas.
we call it ojas, which is from the rasa dhatu only.
Yeah,
Because if
ella
rasa
dice-
is not good, rest of the dhatus are not nourished. So then our immunity is not good.
So ella dice que desde aquí empieza también la inmunidad. O sea, eso que hablamos de inmunidad, si desde el principio no hay una buena formación del tejido rasa, no puede haber una buena inmunidad tampoco, porque la inmunidad es ollas. Y el ollas se desarrolla de acuerdo a la formación de todos los otros tejidos. So if they're not good quality of the 7 dhatus, then there will not be good quality of ollas, no?
Yes, our immunity is compromised.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Sí.
how to increase the immunity is with the Agni and then Rasayana. 2 things, very simple.
Sorry, can you repeat again that?
2 things, very simple. How to increase our immunity?
Good.
One is with a good digestive fire,
Good.
Agni.
Yeah.
Second is with Rasayana.
So ella está dando, that's a very costly tip. You have to charge more
Yes.
now. Yeah. It's not
No
commonly,
problem.
yeah, it's not commonly available, that tip. So ella
Yes,
está diciendo, yeah.
If our students are not getting benefited, if they don't understand how to keep themselves healthy, then our reason of putting so much of effort by us and by them is not properly achieved.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
they should have those tips.
So
That is the reason of having experts, having shortcut tips.
good, good. So ella le está dando un tip aquí. Si la digestión no está bien y si no hay buena formación de tejido, pues no vamos a tener un sistema inmunológico saludable. O sea, para tener un sistema inmunológico saludable, hay 2 cosas que hacer primero. So it's 2 things. It's good digestion and good
Rasayana.
and rasayana. Serían 2 cosas. Necesita, si de verdad usted quiere tener un sistema inmunológico saludable, necesita tener dos cosas presentes. Necesita buena digestión y apoyarse. They need support of Rasayana. Y apoyarse de Rasayana.
Yes. Now, support of Rasayana, there may be a question that if we are Agni is good, we are eating well, then there is why there is need of Rasayana.
Okay, good.
Right?
Okay. So ella
But-
dice, si por ejemplo cuando hablamos de Rasayana, si la digestión es óptima, ¿por qué entonces habría que utilizar Rasayana? So what's the answer? What's the answer to that?
Yeah, the answer is we are in a time, or we are in an era which is very fast lifestyles,
Good.
stressful lifestyles.
Okay.
So even if we follow very healthy diet, we are not always stress free. That is one thing. Or the food what we are eating, we are not very sure about its purity.
Okay, so let me translate. O sea, ella está diciendo que por qué si nosotros tuviéramos, por ejemplo, una digestión óptima, ¿por qué habría que acudir a las rasayanas? Pues ella dice, hay varias respuestas a eso, porque primero que nada, aunque usted tenga una buena digestión, tenemos que reconocer que vivimos en una época, en una era moderna, con tanto estrés y factores detonantes, que necesitamos entonces el apoyo de algunas plantas que nos van a ayudar so these herbs, Rasayana herbs, will help to increase the ollas, ¿no?
Yes, to have the rejuvenation effect on the cells, which are being affected because of exposure of lot of stress or toxins in the body. So that is the rejuvenation part.
Necesitamos el apoyo, inclusive, aunque tengamos buena digestión y aunque nos sintamos bien, necesitamos el apoyo de distintas plantas que tengan capacidad de rejuvenecer las células, porque estamos siendo expuestos, como quiera, a mucho estrés, a una vida cargada de mucho estrés. Así que lo otro es que también los alimentos, por más saludables que usted piense que sean, hoy en día muchos de ellos están adulterados, no tienen la calidad correcta. So even the foods, they might think they are eating good food, but it might be not having the exact quality of nutrients, no.
Yes, exactly. Because everybody knows, we are into a time that we are not sure of the purity. We don't know how they are grown, which soil quality they are grown. Different factors are there. Even we are eating the cold storage foods also, which are not seasonal. They also affect our Agni.
Ok, también si consumimos alimentos que no son de la temporada, nos afecta la capacidad digestiva. Yes.
So that is the reason we need that rasayana. We are going to talk about the common rasayanas also, but I wanted to make them understand that what is actually rasayana. Like, they may have heard of supplements. It's very common to take supplements.
Ustedes tienen, ella quiere explicarle bien qué es un rasayana y que ustedes están acostumbrados a escuchar el término de suplementos, de suplementarse. So that's Rasayana is superior to supplements. No, Rasayana.
Exactly. We say it's very common nowadays. Everybody, every second person is taking one or the other supplement. Either for supplement, like prebiotics, for supplement for the stomach, supplement for the muscular system, for brain or for memory, anything. But we are talking about natural supplements, which is a rasayana, to make them more clear and more understand. That is the plant-based supplements. That is the rasayana.
So, ella está diciendo que la gente ahora está acostumbrada a utilizar los suplementos, que están tomando 2 y 3 suplementos, pero el rasayana va directamente a las células y es un tipo de realmente de la... So Rasayana is like the true supplementation, no? Rasayana.
Exactly. Plant-based, that we are close to nature. We are taking something in a natural form. So,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So it's more compatible to the biologic. It's more
Yes, it
compatible.
is more compatible to the human body.
So lo que ella está
Taking-
diciendo es la
You're taking-
Rasayana. Sorry.
You complete first.
Ok. A diferencia de los suplementos, que estamos acostumbrados a utilizar suplementos de vitaminas y todo eso, la Rasayana, por ejemplo, está hecho a base de plantas naturales, plantas completas, plantas enteras que son compatibles, son de la naturaleza y entonces son realmente más asimilables y podemos crear mejor formaciones de los tejidos. Yes, so that's it. I just explained what you told and also mentioned if we get biocompatible, no, it's a full spectrum, no, full spectrum.
Exactly. We are taking a plant as a whole.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
not just its one ingredient, but we are taking plant as a whole. So we are having the complete natural form of a plant, which is a supplement for a body, for a particular system. I'll give a very common example of ashwagandha there. You first
Yeah,
explain
please.
them.
Okay. So, yeah.
Nowadays, protein supplements are very, very common.
Routine
Right?
supplements, yeah.
Protein, people take protein supplements. I don't know how much common it is there, but in India it is very common. Everybody is taking protein.
You say routine supplements like vitamins?
Proteína.
No,
Protein.
protein.
Okay, yeah. Fine.
So everybody here, it's very common. I don't know how much common it is in US, but in India, it's nowadays very common. Protein supplements.
It is also, yeah.
So why you are taking a protein supplement? I sometimes have that question to every of my, why you are
Good.
taking a protein supplement? Because they say it is good, or my gym instructor has told. But why not to have a natural protein form?
Good. So ella dice que hay una costumbre, inclusive en India también, allá, y sabemos que aquí también la hay, de estar utilizando batidas o suplementos de proteína. Y ella dice, pero ¿por qué utilizar? Ella le pregunta, ¿por qué ustedes utilizan eso? Y ellos contestan, bueno, el instructor del gimnasio, mi entrenador personal me dijo que lo usara o es que necesito, pero la doctora está diciendo, pero ¿por qué recurrir a esos suplementos, algunos de ellos artificiales, si podemos recurrir a unas plantas completas que van a darnos ese aporte mejor aún? So, it's like they are just receiving a partial and artificial supplement. Yeah.
Exactly, which is obviously affecting the Agni. Your body, your digestifier is not used to digest those things. It is used to digest the plant-based.
Ya, so entonces, esos suplementos, they are overloading themselves with supplements. It's
overloading the system.
Yeah.
Overloading the system.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
digestifier gets affected. Formation of ama happens, and they end up having different diseases.
So,
And you cannot find a reason for it.
Fine.
You will not be able to find the reason because
That's
they are taking everything healthy.
That's another good observation people should know, you know.
Yes.
Clinical observation. So, lo que ella dice es que estamos acostumbrados hoy en día a sobrecargarnos de suplementos. Te tomas tal suplemento, tal suplemento, tal suplemento. Y eso lo que realmente puede estar ocasionando es que te está paralizando el metabolismo y el fuego digestivo, que es importantísimo. Y al paralizar ese metabolismo y fuego digestivo, vas a crear toxinas, acumulación de toxinas, y tal vez usted tenga una situación de salud ahora y no sabe cuál es la causa y puede ser hasta la sobresuplementación. So maybe we can have an idea like a person has a health issue and he even might not expect is the overloading of supplements, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is why the detailed history of a person is very important
Okay,
to help them completely.
good.
So we need to know what you are eating, what time
they
you are
are-
eating, what types of food you are eating.
Good, okay.
So that is very, very important.
So,
Uh,
yeah. Es importante saber el historial clínico de la persona. ¿Qué está comiendo? ¿Qué suplementos está usando? Porque de esa forma vamos a saber si realmente está utilizando las cosas adecuadas o no. Yes, doctor, yeah.
So my very simple suggestion to those people are actually plant-based proteins.
Good,
All nuts have very good proteins.
okay.
All lentils have good proteins. Okay, if they are able, they are okay to have milk products. All milk products also have.
Good.
But
okay.
lentils and nuts are very rich protein source.
Yeah.
Along with that, why they are taking a protein is for muscle build and all. Then a very simple herb, ashwagandha helps in
That's the ashwagandha root you are showing. That's it.
ashwagandha root.
So,
Yeah, I'm going
ella, la doctora lo que quiere decirle a ustedes es que ¿por qué están consumiendo tanta batida de proteína, tantos suplementos? Si podemos adquirirlo de distintas fuentes, como las lentejas, las nueces. Muchas nueces tienen mucha proteína. Y ella le está enseñando a ashwagandha root, la raíz de ashwagandha. That's a very good complete protein and everything, no more than protein.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
it has the property of being balya, that is strengthening.
Valiant, okay.
Balya, strengthening, that is what we are expecting from proteins, muscle build.
Good.
This
So,
generation is more about muscle build.
nice.
Ashwagandha gives you the same thing.
So, ella lo que dice es que usualmente consumimos proteína porque queremos aumentar la masa musculatura, la muscular. Pero ella dice, vamos mejor, en vez de sobrecargarnos de proteínas, vamos a utilizar las hierbas que tienen unas cualidades de proveer fuerza y aumentar los músculos. So, in Ayurveda, every herb, as we discussed before, has a category. This is a Balya, it's media also, but it's Balya. No?
Yes, it has many effects.
Many,
It is good for, it is a type of rasayana, which comes under Medya rasayana also, that is for good for mind, and general rasayana also, which is good for all the body tissues actually.
Yeah. So, so that's a good thing, you know. So we already discussed about also the quality of the herb. It's not only every ashwagandha in the market. We should have also good quality.
See, the name itself suggests ashwagandha. We have, I think, discussed in last class also.
Yeah.
The one which smells like the horse.
Yeah.
So this is a very clear identification of a good quality ashwagandha. The smell, even the powder also shows the same
So
smell.
let me translate that. It's important. Explicamos que las plantas tienen distintas características. En este caso, la doctora nos está recomendando la ashwagandha cuando queremos incrementar la fuerza muscular, porque es una planta que se llama Balya. Balya es que incrementa la fortaleza. Entonces, también recalcamos de que la calidad de la planta es indispensable también para que haya un resultado. En este caso, ashwagandha significa, uno de los significados de ashwagandha es la raíz que huele a, it has a particular horse smelling.
Smelling. The root smells like the horse.
Okay.
Actually, the waste product, the excreta of the horse, that is a typical smell.
So, la ashwagandha tiene un olor particular como al estiércol de caballo, Entonces, para usted poder identificar si la ashwagandha que usted tiene es de buena calidad, necesita pasarla, escudriñarla bajo ese proceso, identificar el olor, si de verdad huele como es originalmente. So, yes, Yes.
So just a very simple example. Now, ashwagandha is something which is good for vata and kapha.
Okay.
But there are other herbs also which are good for pitta also. As a rasayana, I'll discuss that.
So, hay distintas plantas, por ejemplo, ashwagandha va a ayudarnos como rasayana o rejuvenecedor para vata, constitución vata y kapha. Pero para pita, ya la planta puede ser otra diferente que va a ser más favorable. So, for pita, maybe we use another herb, no? Maybe.
Yes, you see, this is shatavari root.
That's chatavari, nice. Yeah,
Can you see?
good to see. Esa que ella está enseñando ahora es la chatavari. That one I use every day.
Yes, shatavari is good for vata and pitta. It's
Okay.
cooling. Ashwagandha was heating. This shatavari is cooling, but it also has the rasayana, same rasayana properties.
Yeah. So la ashwagandha es más caliente. La potencia que tiene es más caliente. Así que no es la sugerida para pita. El chatavari, por ejemplo, tiene las mismas propiedades de ashwagandha, pero es más cooling o más refrescante. That's why shatavari is also good for the menstruation and these things, no? For the
Yes,
woman.
exactly. Because it is good for pitta, and those things are
Yeah.
related with pitta, hormonal related things.
Yeah,
Most of
good.
the hormonal related things are with, if we have to correlate, it is correlated with pitta.
Yes, yes.
So something which is good for pitta will be good for menstruation or for hormonal issues also.
Sí, entendieron eso. Algunas de las damas entendieron que quiera hablar. So nobody wants to talk. I just told some of the ladies, please say if they understand about shatavari.
Yes, now there is
I
another
got a
thing.
question.
Yes, yes.
Excuse me. You said the ashwagandha is good for kapha and vata.
Yes.
Okay. That's it, because I found. Okay, I'm clear now. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, generally they say ashwagandha is increases your vata or is balya, so is not good for kapha. It is, people think, or it is more what Google says, but actually ashwagandha is good for kapha because of its taste. It has 3 different tastes which are good for pacifying kapha.
Yeah.
So it depends in which form we are taking, how we are taking. That is important.
Okay. Sí, va a depender de la forma en que se use la hierba también. Okay, so
Like
yes.
if I have to give ashwagandha to somebody to gain weight, I will give it in along with ghee or along with milk,
Okay.
which are further having balya actions and will increase the balya property.
Otherwise, it will increase too much the metabolism, no? If you don't do that way, otherwise. No?
Yes. Otherwise, it increases the no. I'm talking about increasing the weight. Yes.
Pita.
But for the metabolism. Yeah, for vata actually.
Okay. So, ella está diciendo que, por ejemplo, la ashwagandha, en el mayor de los casos, si lo fuésemos a utilizar para incrementar la masa muscular, la musculatura, lo vamos a utilizar combinado con ghee, ¿no? Con mantequilla clarificada o con algún tipo de leche. So, doctor, the issue now, I want to expose because it's important too, because we don't get good quality milk in USA, you know. So many Ayurvedic preparations is with ghee or milk. So we don't have really, they are having the hormones, you know, they are putting some hormones, and so then we should have any type of maybe type of alternative options, you know, in these cases too.
Yes, in that case, I have been suggesting to my patients, almond milk is something which I have been suggesting them,
Yeah,
or
okay.
coconut milk or almond milk.
Okay.
Obviously, we don't get the same properties as cow milk, but
Yeah.
yes, they are also good for pitta. So that combination goes good good with such preparations.
So, yo lo que le dije a la doctora fue, porque ella nos estuvo hablando ahora de combinar ashwagandha con ghee o ashwagandha con leche de vaca, pero le hice la salvedad que aquí en Estados Unidos, en este tipo del continente, no hay realmente calidad de leche como en India. Aquí está muy adulterada, tiene químicos, tiene hormonas, la homogenizan, la pasteurizan y que habría que tener tal vez alguna alternativa. Ella está diciendo que a sus pacientes, ella le está recomendando entonces como opciones a veces la leche de almendra. So if it's almond milk, we would suggest it's homemade also, no? It's better, no? Homemade.
Yes, yes. Any such things, we'll suggest the homemade only. That's why I was talking about coconut milk also.
Thanks. Okay.
But homemade will be better, obviously.
Yeah.
If they are packed, they are with preservatives.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
we have the same value of it.
So let's make a brief pause now. Only we want to know if any of the students has any concerns. Yes. ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda? ¿Están entendiendo? ¿Podemos seguir? ¿Nos puedes decir alguno para seguir bien todos?
If the
Yo estoy
doctor,
bien y
¿Sí?
go
¿Están todos
ahead,
bien?
sorry.
if the doctor can, Dr. Aditi, if you can repeat what you mentioned between, you mentioned something about warm plants, warm herbs that help for menstruation, and I really didn't catch that. If you can repeat that part.
No, I didn't discuss about warm things. I discussed about pitta and menstruation. I said the menstruation or any of the hormonal related things in our body, hormonal related functions in our body are correlated with pitta dosha.
Okay.
So cooling herbs will be good for that, obviously.
Yeah.
So we don't suggest, so that is why ashwagandha is not there, but shatavari, which is cooling in potency, cold in potency, is good for those issues. So we were discussing about menstruation and women issues. That shatavari is good for it.
So you know, doctor, we have many Ayurveda also in USA, but really they are not giving these tips, you know. So I'm glad you are joining with my team, you know. So because it's, you know, we have many people using ashwagandha, but maybe that's not the right herb to use for them, you know.
Exactly. That is very, very important. Very important. Because we know one property, but we don't know about the other, or we don't know about other our body types.
Yeah.
So everybody is taking the same.
So that's the thing, you know, that's why we have to do what we are doing, you know. I'm happy to know. Yeah.
So initially I used to do with some of my patients now, if I'm going to consult them and they're taking anything, I used to give them a paper to have a little idea of their body type before, like questionnaire.
Okay.
So we can even share if people are interested here also to know their body type. I can share the questionnaire. So we can have a discussion in our next class about that.
Sure, que ella dice si usualmente cuando vamos a hacer una consulta le damos a la persona un cuestionario para que lo llene, para que tanto la persona como ella, la doctora y yo sepamos una idea más o menos básica de cómo está la constitución, qué elementos predominan, si es el agua, el fuego, el aire, bata, pita, kafa. Ella le va, doctor, you can send it to email to me and I will forward to them.
Exactly. You need to change it in Spanish also.
Yeah.
I'll share the file with you and then you share it with the
Okay.
It's a very basic thing. Obviously, when we talk about body type, there are many questions, but I have made a small, thing just to have an idea of our body constitution.
Sure.
So it may not 100% go well, but having an idea is also very, very important, that you know which are the two doshas you have to work on.
Sí, ok, ella me va a enviar a mí eso, yo se lo voy a enviar y es para tener una idea básica. No es que usted va a saber ya todo sobre su prakriti ahí, pero vamos a tener una idea básica qué doshas hay que darle más énfasis que otros. Yes, yes. So they
So
are
this-
fine. They say you can go ahead. They are understanding everything very clear. So you can proceed with your presentation.
That's good. So we were just talking about Rasayana. I'll explain about some of the other herbs also. Let me just have that
Yeah.
complete explanation what we discussed about Rasayana now. Now,
Yeah.
Rasayana is something when we talk about, it talks about anti-aging also. That also comes under Rasayana itself.
You say anti-aging, anti-aging.
Anti-aging, anti-aging.
So la raza llana tiene que ver con el anti-envejecimiento también.
Because it is like a, in Ayurveda, it is explained like a therapy. No, it's a therapy which,
yeah.
so which is Vaisthapana. They say in Sanskrit, Vaisthapana, that is age, fixing the age, which fixes the age. So in simple language, when we talk, it becomes anti-aging, that it fixes your age, but where you are. So it keeps you more youthful. That
So,
also comes under all the Rasayana category.
en la sánscrita, la literatura sánscrita, se explica que la raza llana es una terapia que nos va a ayudar a poder determinar cómo podemos mantener cierta edad por más tiempo. So we can extend the quality of life to our
Yes,
raza llana.
quality of life. Even they say lifespan also, which
Lifespan,
practically
yeah,
I
lifespan.
don't, yeah. In Sanskrit, if we completely translate, it says lifespan also,
Yes.
which is practically, I say, yes, we are talking about healthy lifespan. Obviously, it cannot increase our lifespan, but we are talking about healthy lifespan. That means even if we are 60 or 80, we are healthy.
So that's even synonym for ollas too. No? It's a synonym for ollas.
Exactly.
Okay. So fine. We are happy to know.
So when we were talking about just immunity thing, in last 2 years, everybody has been talking about immunity, during COVID and all. So many common herbs we discussed about Guduchi last class.
Guduchi,
First class
yeah.
we discussed about Guduchi.
Okay.
For COVID, we have been using. Ashwagandha is another thing which we have been very commonly using because of the immunity, because of the Rasayana problem.
Okay. So Dr. But one thing now, you told us that ashwagandha is not the best of choice for the pitta, but maybe we can do a combination, a formulation.
Exactly. That is what is done.
Yeah, good.
That is what is done. We are talking about single herbs.
Simple.
But Ayurveda, now here we are discussing single herbs.
Yeah.
But always there are formulations. There are formulations in Ayurveda also where we combine different herbs to make it good for all the 3 body types.
Yeah.
Like you say, Chavanprash.
Yeah. So
Chavanprash.
lo que yo le digo a la doctora es que como ella dice que la ashwagandha tal vez no es la conveniente para pita, pues que podemos recurrir, como ella lo está afirmando, sí, Ayurveda recurre a las formulaciones. No vamos siempre a utilizar una hierba sola. Vamos a veces a utilizarla en conjunto con otras hierbas para entonces aprovechar los efectos de cada una independiente, ¿no? Like we can use the benefit of one herb independently of the dosha you are, if you know how to combine with other herbs, no?
Exactly. That is why I told it is being used with ghee or milk.
With ghee, good, yeah.
Because
So
that is pitta pacifying.
Good, yeah.
Those combinations are generally formulated. With what we are taking, we call it anupana. That is the supportive thing what we are taking, like warm water, cold water, milk, or honey or ghee, these types of things. Many herbs are suggested with buttermilk also as a part of disease treatment, I'll say, not generally. But the reason is having the benefit of that plant, but not aggravating the other dosha. So we combine it in such a form that it is good, it becomes good for all the 3 doshas.
Ya. So ella lo que dice que por eso fue que, thanks, doctor. Ella lo que dice es, por eso fue que recomendó que se use la ashwagandha con ghee, con mantequilla ghee o con leche, porque no queremos agravar ningún dosha. Entonces, can you repeat the word for the medium? You say like
Anupana.
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 So,
Anupana is the
yeah.
medium. You know,
Good.
we say something needs to be taken with honey or with warm
Yeah.
water, cold water. Like that's the medium. Anupana.
Anupana es el término que se usa. Anupana es el término que se usa para describir cuál es el medio que vamos a utilizar para suministrar la hierba. Por ejemplo, it could be milk, it could be honey, it could be ghee, ¿no?
It could be, yes, it could be warm water, it could be cold
Warm
water, it
water.
could be buttermilk.
Ok, puede ser leche, puede ser agua caliente, puede ser miel, puede ser mantequilla clarificada. Es el medio que utilizamos y ese medio tiene un propósito, a veces para que no se agrave alguno de los otros doshas. So it has a purpose maybe because for one constitution we should use milk, for another maybe honey. It depends.
Exactly. No? Exactly. It depends upon many things, upon the body type also, upon the age also, on the season also. Many things are actually considered.
Okay. So puede variar de acuerdo inclusive a la estación del año. So it could vary on the season. That's important too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Something I'm suggesting with ghee, I may suggest it with warm water in winters. I may not suggest ghee because ghee is cooling. In winters, I may not suggest it. So it depends on season also.
So one of the students, which is he's a professor too. I think he's telling the career. It's like the career.
The carrier.
Carrier. Okay. Thanks.
Yes, that's the right word. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Professor, for yes.
So yeah, we are ready to keep learning. Yeah.
Okay. So as just reading the things so that I don't miss anything, the Rasaina is a therapy which provides the optimum quality of body tissues. We discussed that. Motion of both physical and mental health, preventing aging and diseases. Therapy that enables a person to live for a longer youthful life. That is mainly our healthy life. The prevention of the diseases. That's the aim of Ayurveda.
So it's also mentally too, no? Mentally too.
Exactly. So when we are talking about both physical and mental, it is the complete body actually. Rasayana means complete body. We talked about the mental benefits of ashwagandha also. It's physical and mental both.
Fine. ¿Entendieron eso? Cuando hablamos de raza llana es para preservar una vida más larga en todos los aspectos, física, mental, y prevenir el envejecimiento y las enfermedades. So it prevents the aging and diseases.
Yes.
So that's one thing. No, it's a nature of law. We are going to age any way or another, but we can prevent the maybe the early aging steps. Many things.
We can prevent the aging and we can have the healthy aging.
Healthy aging. Okay, good. Healthy aging.
That is the thing that we receive from Rasayana.
So que podemos prevenir el envejecimiento y mantener el proceso natural. So it's the healthy process of aging, no? Healthy one.
Exactly. Healthy process of aging. Okay. Yeah. And we discussed about Agni. We already discussed that.
Yeah, Agni era el fuego. So without Agni, we cannot be really healthy without Agni.
That is the primary thing.
Okay.
When we talk about physical, it's the Agni. When we talk about mental, it's the stress or the sorry.
Sattvic energy.
Sattvic energy, exactly. No? De-stressing our things. So mind and body. they are working together.
Okay. So el acné es importante para mantenernos realmente saludables y en el aspecto, in the mental aspect, then we need to take hectic stress out of our life, no?
Exactly.
Or at least we have to know how to cope with it, cope with it.
Yes, because in today's time, it is part of, stress is part of life for everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Learning how to deal with it or how to, rejuvenate our self, even if we are suffering from stress, is the key to stay healthy. That is why we talk about yoga, we talk about meditation, we talk about relaxing herbs.
Yeah,
Rasayana, seeing that, like, rasayana, there is a list of rasayana, but what is good for a person will depend upon the lifestyle.
Sí, o sea, hay que tener presente que vivimos en una sociedad con demasiado estrés, pero tenemos que aprovechar el beneficio que nos puede dar, primero que nada, tener un acné saludable y distintas plantas como la rasayana que nos van a ayudar a lidiar con el día a día. So maybe we can add one term here, which is adaptogenic potency.
Exactly, adaptogenic. Yes,
Okay.
that's a very
Okay.
important word here, adaptogenic. So that is why, selecting the particular plant. We talk about rasayana, which are good for mind, which are good for body also. So we select it according to the person. I'm going to discuss one more rasayana here. I had samples. Wait, I'm going to talk about gokshur.
Gokchur, tribulus.
Tribulus. So I'm going to show that.
You have the plant? You have?
I have the dry sample, not the plant.
Okay.
Just let me show it.
That's good also for the strength. Yeah.
It looks very dangerous plant. Is it visible?
Yeah, that's the fruit, no? Fruit.
That's the fruit. That's the fruit, which is being used, which has the medicinal value. It is with the spikes.
Good. Okay.
Is it visible properly?
Well, yeah, we can see a little bit.
Let me show it. It has the spikes. Oh.
Yeah, I know it's okay.
So it's that fruit. It is called gokshur, which is actually, we call it trikantak also. That's a Sanskrit term, which has 3 spines.
So
it has spines.
It's in the land because it's called Tribulus terrestris. It's in the land.
Yes,
yeah.
The land, exactly.
Okay. Es una planta, esa que ella está enseñando, la utilizaba mucho. That plant was also used from my teacher very much. Esa planta es la que en naturismo le decimos el Tribulus terrestris. Ella va a estar, tiene una particularidad. So you can give your inputs because it's a very common plant also in the system of my teacher, Yeah.
So why I chose this plant first? It is obviously it has rasayana properties. It is a rasayana plant. But nowadays we talk about liver detoxification. We talk about kidney detoxification.
Kidney.
Kidney detoxification.
Dice ella, es una planta muy rejuvenecedora y que hoy en día escuchamos hablar mucho del liver detox o detox de los riñones. Yes.
There are many plants for liver and for kidney also. I am discussing gokshur because it is something which is a rasayana plant also. That's our today's topic.
Okay. Dice ella que es una planta rasayana, so it's good for the kidney and livers, I suppose, no?
Exactly. It is a very good hepatoprotective, and it is a good nephroprotective also. No, for
Nephro.
kidney disorders,
Good.
nephro, we call it nephroprotective,
Yes,
that is
yes.
kidneys.
So, el tribulus es una planta rasayana, pero es hepatoprotectora, hepato del hígado, y es nefroprotectora. So I explain nephro is for the kidney and hepa is for the liver.
Yes, when we talk about any diuretic plant in Ayurveda, it is the Gokshur is the first, then we talk about Punarnava also. We will be
Nice.
discussing that.
Nice. Okay.
So Gokshur is a particularly a diuretic properties.
Nice.
So very good for kidney disorders, all types of kidney disorders, I'll say here, because Ayurveda doesn't talk about different kidney disorders. It talks about the doshas,
Okay.
Vata,
Good. Good.
Pitta and Kapha.
So you know you are giving much tips here. So it's very, you know, very deep. It's deep. If we can understand it that way, it's deep because we are giving the clues, you know. Ella lo que está diciendo cuando tenemos problemas de lo, when we have kidney disorders, it has to do with the dosha, water also, water problem, no?
Exactly.
Air
Exactly.
also.
I am talking about generally in kidney problems, but you know, we are talking about the deep things. But again, in different disorders, the dosage, the combination,
Also.
the condition of the person, the age of the person, that still expert has to decide.
Also, see, that's very important. No, that yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That's what I emphasize. Not just buying a product, you know, not just buying a product. So lo que la
Yes,
doctora está diciendo, la Gokchur, el tribulus es muy buena. Is the one of the diuretic of preference in Ayurveda, no?
Exactly. Exactly.
So el Gokchura es uno de los diuréticos de preferencia. Nos va a ayudar mucho en los casos de problemas del riñón, pero lo que ella quiere especificar es que cuando hay problemas de riñón, Ayurveda no lo ve solo como el riñón, lo ve como el dosha. If we have a liver, we have kidney failure, Ayurveda doesn't look like a failure only, it looks the dosha imbalances.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Obviously, in I have been treating before patients with kidney failure or kidney disorders. If they are into a certain stage where it's not possible to rejuvenate because of their age or other factors, if they have multiple disorders like diabetes is also there, hypertension is also there, like that, then at least slowing down the progression or stopping down the progression has been successfully achieved by Ayurveda.
Ok, so ella dice que han habido casos que tal vez por la condición de la persona ya muy avanzada no se puede rejuvenecer el riñón, pero se puede estabilizar la condición y mantenerla estable. Y también lo que ahorita ella quiso decir es que cada planta inclusive, no es nada más que sepamos que no es que la enfermedad es lo único aquí, que hay un desbalance en los doshas, pero que además de eso hay que saber realmente, una persona bien conocida va a saber determinar cuál va a ser la dosis específica que vamos a usar, la forma en que lo vamos a usar. So it's an expert can give the correct dosage to use, the way to use. That's also very important, and that's the thing. As a practitioner myself also, that's an issue I face because they call for the consultation. They say, I need something for this and that. And I say, well, we use these herbs. They say, oh, okay, I will buy it from the internet. I say, but you don't know how you would use it. I need to explain you. And maybe you will need to combine with another herb. So, but there's much ignorance in that sense,
Ignorance, and also about the quality of herbs. In Ayurveda, if I have a lot of experience, I am a very good doctor, but I don't have good medicines.
Yeah,
then I'm not able to treat my patients properly.
yeah.
So the quality of medicines, quality of herbs is very, very important.
That you explained on our first meeting with.
Yes. Yes.
Acuérdense,
But now,
acuérdense lo que ella le enseñó en la primera clase con ella, ese primer sábado que le explicamos las 4 cosas, que era el médico, el paciente, el asistente o enfermera y la medicina. Podemos tener el mejor médico, podemos tener el mejor paciente que está dispuesto a seguir las instrucciones y podemos tener la mejor enfermera o asistente, pero si la medicina no es de la calidad, no va a funcionar el tratamiento. So I just recapitulated the 4, no? The doctor, the patient, the assistant or nurse, and the
and
medicine quality.
medicine. Yes, these are very important 4
Yeah,
factors in treating.
Okay.
So yes, even we are talking about ashwagandha, shatavari. We are talking about gokshur also. It's for them to know the power of these simple plants, that we are talking about something which is naturally diuretic, something which is naturally good
Okay.
for liver or for kidney. But
Okay.
again, the dosage, the formulation, the combinations should be guided by an expert. That is very
Sí,
important.
sí, por ejemplo, ella le está dando referencia de la gokchur o del tribulus como un potente, it's an example of a potent diuretic, the power of plants, but we need the guidance of a good herb expert for this, how the quantity and everything.
Yes,
Necesita, sí, necesita tener también, o sea, no es nada más saber que la tríbulo o el gokchur es un potente diurético, es saber también realmente en qué forma lo voy a usar, cómo lo voy a usar, en qué dosis lo voy a usar. Para eso entonces a veces necesitamos reconocer que hay que buscar la guianza de un experto en la materia. So they
Yeah.
need to find the guidance of an expert in this subject too, no?
Exactly. My reason of selecting these plants or talking about plants is to make them aware that plants have these strong properties.
Okay.
They should know that we can treat these diseases with simple plants.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we are not encouraging them for self-medication. That is also
Yeah, good, good.
along with it.
So ella está recalcando algo aquí importante, que ella está trayendo a colación muchas plantas para que ustedes vean que esas plantas tienen poder, como es el training, el poder de las plantas, pero ella está recalcando que no, ella no lo que quiere promover es la automedicación, porque la automedicación puede ser peligrosa. O sea, sí, las plantas tienen poder, pero para la forma de administración hay que buscar guianza de personas cualificadas. So, the plants have power, but it's not intended to give only as a automedication. We need to be humble also ourselves, and we need the guidance of people who can give a more professional approach.
Yes, because when we talk about treating a particular disease, yes, that guidance is needed. That fine tuning in the combination of plants is very, very important.
Cuando queremos, usted puede saber de una planta, utilizarla, pero cuando queremos atacar, por decirlo así, una condición en específica ya, necesita la guianza realmente de alguien capacitado. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
When we were talking about that Agni,
Okay.
yeah, my reason of having this slide was very, very interesting. We talk about different Prakriti, we talk about different Agnis. This slide shows a normal behavior of our Agni in this body type.
Yeah,
That is Vata.
It's not commonly teach this here. It's not commonly teach.
You know, my reason of taking this into this, taking this in this training was because many a times it happens that we are not satisfied with what we are.
Okay.
So we say, okay, I don't have a proper eating routine, or I eat too much, or I don't eat too much, but I gain a lot of weight. So understanding that normal behavior of our digestive fire keeps us out of stress of this factor.
Okay. Ella está explicando que ella trajo esta información específica para el training, para que se entienda, a veces nosotros no estamos satisfechos con nuestra constitución, cómo somos. So sometimes the people, they are not satisfied with their prakriti, you mean? Their prakriti?
With their prakriti, no, I not say just prakriti, but the way their body functions. Like
The
for
body
example,
functions. Okay.
body function.
Yeah, okay.
Like if a kapha person comes to me, it's a normal behavior that they have a dull or a manda agni. That means slow metabolism.
Okay. So, por ejemplo, la persona kapha va a tener un metabolismo más lento. So maybe they want to have a better, more active metabolism.
Yes. So they
Okay.
want to lose 20 kgs in 2 months. Not
Okay.
possible. It may not be possible all throughout your life because you are a kapha prakriti.
Now I got you. Okay. So
You set a goal.
okay.
Yeah, you first explain.
Ella dice, por ejemplo, el kapha por naturaleza va a tener una constitución, un metabolismo más lento, más pesado, y tal vez nosotros queremos cambiarlo, pero es nuestra constitución. So tenemos que saber que es nuestra constitución. So how would they give a solution for that? That's their constitution, slow metabolism, it's kapha. So what they can do for benefit?
They can, it is first thing is why I spoke about kapha here is because weight loss is a very major issue these days. Everybody
Okay.
wants to lose weight.
Yeah.
And in losing that weight, either they are ending up having wrong diet, following wrong dietary pattern, or taking some supplements which claim like they will lose this much weight or that much weight.
Yeah. Okay.
And ending up having stress.
So, okay, let me translate. It's important what you are explaining. Ella dice que hoy en día muchas personas se enfocan en bajar de peso. Ese es un tema que está común, de moda. Quiero bajar de peso, quiero bajar de peso. Empieza a utilizar muchísimas pastillas, suplementos que realmente no van a ayudar. Que lo que pueden es ocasionarte más estrés, más ansiedad. So, yeah, that's their prakriti, no? That's their prakriti.
Yes, their prakriti. So if we explain them, it is like counseling them that you are setting your goal to lose 20 kgs in 2 months or maybe 6 months. That is only going to give you stress, or in your subconscious mind, you are going to get irritated from yourself.
Por ejemplo, ustedes a veces se ponen una meta que quieren rebajar 20 libras en un mes. Pero si tu constitución es kapha, eso realmente no va a ser muy posible. Entonces, lo que te va a traer es más ansiedad y más estrés. Yeah.
So this is very, very important because if you know your body type and you know this is something normal functioning of my body, this is the way I am, you accept yourself more better. So today's generation is something they want to change, or they want what they really want.
Ella dice que si usted conoce su constitución, entonces es importante porque usted va a saber que esa es su forma de ser, esa es la constitución con la que usted viene, y So if they know that's their mainly characteristic, so they will accept more their self, no?
Yes, they will accept. So a sort of mental stress will be mental stress, or
Okay.
accepting your body,
Nice.
yourself as you are, will be more
Sí.
easy
Sí,
just to by knowing this.
sí, entonces usted va a poder aceptarse mejor a sí mismo, sabiendo que es parte de su naturaleza. Y el estrés mental, por lo menos, el complejo, ese estrés se va a eliminar. So, but we can give some solutions also to balance that, no? Maybe to balance
Yes,
that.
physical
Physical.
activity.
Yeah. Okay.
Certain tips in their diet and physical activity, which is very important for a kapha person, because most of them they are sedentary. It's a
Sí.
normal kapha
Por
behavior.
ejemplo, aunque usted tenga una constitución CAFA, no es que no pueda hacer nada para ayudarse a usted mismo. En el caso de la constitución CAFA, la mayoría son personas sedentarias. Entonces, lo más que va a ayudar en constitución CAFA es incrementar la actividad física saludablemente y algunas especias, no. Like they should increment the physical activity, but not exertion, no, not like a whole, no, not like exceed the physical activity needed. No, that's not good needed.
Kapha people never exceed. They are
No?
very lazy type of people.
Okay.
But they end up is having shortcuts, like going for a diet. Okay, 2 weeks they will not eat properly. That further makes the Agni more manda, that further reduces the metabolism.
Yeah,
It's not
okay.
the right. So in place of losing weight, they are still the same, or they start gaining weight once they start eating properly again.
So they should use some spices, no, like ginger,
Yes.
cumin. Okay.
They are explained in that way, according to their body type, according to their things, but still it is like metabolism will always be slow. Don't end up having any medications or anything which says you will lose this much of weight.
So that's important. Okay, ella dice que no se deje llevar por suplementos que le dice que le va a hacer X o Y cosa, que le va a aumentar el metabolismo, porque su metabolismo por constitución va a ser más lento. Usted tiene que entender eso. Si usted es CAFA, su metabolismo por constitución va a ser más lento, pero usted puede apoyar la situación incrementando la actividad física, no ser sedentario y utilizar distintas especias como el jengibre, el comino. Yeah, so you will give more details on that, no? Maybe the spices and that, no? Later.
Exactly, according to their body type, according to their age, according to their daily routine and all.
Okay.
Similarly, same thing happens with Vata people, as we were talking about protein supplements. Very common.
Vata,
people,
you say Vata?
Vata, exactly. Vata people have Vishma or erratic Agni. That means they have very irregular routine of eating. Whenever they feel hungry, they eat, or they may not eat. It's
Okay.
like no fixed routine of eating. And their metabolism is fast.
Ok, so el bata, por ejemplo, en bata, vamos a tener una situación con bata, que el bata por naturaleza no usualmente no come a las horas adecuadas. So bata is very active, too much movement, ¿no?
Yes, and fast metabolism. So
Y
these are the most common people who are prone to have protein supplements because they want to gain weight.
sí, los bata son las personas que tienen demasiado metabolismo también. Y también que tienden a estar usando batidas de proteína o suplementos porque quieren ganar de peso, quieren ganar peso. Ya.
But many a time I have seen people like them, mostly young children. I'll not say children, but yes, young, early 20s or like that.
Yeah.
They're going to gym, they're taking protein supplements, but they are not able to gain weight, ending up having digestive issues. Very commonly, I see IBS in such people.
Ok, por ejemplo, ella ha visto muchos casos en su clínica de personas jóvenes entre los 20 y los 30 que son de constitución bata y vienen con el interés de aumentar de peso, pero ellos están yendo mucho al gimnasio, tomando muchos suplementos y realmente terminan con problemas de síndrome del colon irritable, entre otras cosas. So they get IBS, no? Intestinal
Yes,
bowel
because-
syndrome.
Yes, because they are not treating the right thing. Because Vata people mentally are also not very stable,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you say they keep on changing the things and all. So that stress adds on, and if you're taking things which are not good for your gut, that stress and Agni together, it starts forming that armor. We are going to discuss in our next slide that armor thing also.
So, la persona de bata usualmente no tiene una estabilidad mental y usualmente tiene problemas digestivos también. Tiene problemas digestivos. So, bata will have digestive issues also, no? Digestive.
Yes, because they have irregular eating routine, and they end up having irregularity is something which is not good for their gut, but that is the normal behavior.
Okay. So, ¿alguien tiene pregunta hasta ahora? ¿Están entendiendo?
And similarly, like pitta, acute, they have acute Agni, they want the food when they're hungry.
Okay.
And it is good to feed, because if they don't eat, pitta starts increasing in the body. So pitta types of symptoms, either headaches or acidity or irritability, all those things starts happening. So that's a normal behavior. That's fine. You should know that your body type is pitta. You need to eat very frequently or when you are hungry. It's fine.
Si usted es pita, por ejemplo, predominante, tiene que conformarse con la situación. Usualmente le va a dar más hambre a la persona pita. La persona pita va a tener un metabolismo más fuerte, un fuego digestivo que necesita comer al momento, no va a estar muy tranquilo si no come. Así que tiene que lidiar con eso como persona pita. They have to deal with that, ¿no? They have to deal with it.
They have to deal with them and accept it.
Yeah.
As it is.
But
So
Pitta
if they
is good. Pitta is not bad. None of them are bad. It's just a matter of how to know how to manage them.
exactly, it's not bad. It's not bad. It becomes bad when they don't feed themselves, skipping a meal or having long gaps in between meals, then it starts affecting their body.
So que ningún dosha es malo. Ningún dosha es malo. El problema es cuando nosotros, por ejemplo, en la vida diaria, no comemos en horarios regulares. Los doshas se van a desequilibrar más todavía y va a traer un desorden. So it's advisable to eat always on a particular timings. No, it's good to do it.
Yes, for pitta people, yes, it is. If they have a body type, if they don't eat on a proper timings, pitta imbalance starts happening. And if it happens for years or for months, they end up having pitta imbalance disorders.
So it can consume the tissues also. Excess of pitta
Yes,
can
tikshna. Exactly.
So-
That is the tikshna
Yeah.
Agni. That is,
Yeah.
it is very strong digestifier. If you don't feed your digestion, it will start feeding on your tissues.
So, por ejemplo, el pita, si nosotros el pita no lo controlamos, no lo apaciguamos y estamos así viviendo esa rutina por años y años y años, vamos a encontrarnos con problemas severos más adelante. Porque el pita, por ejemplo, si usted no lo controla, dándole los alimentos adecuados a unos horarios adecuados también, el pita puede comerte tus tejidos. O sea, el pita en exceso, al no conseguir alimentos, va a devorar los tejidos. So, like, I explain all that you teach us, but I add in addition, like, if the pita is overactive and it doesn't find the food in the adequate times for many time. So the pitta excess even can start eating our tissues. No? Like
Yes, exactly. That is why we end up having the hormonal issues.
hormonal issues. Okay.
Hypothyroid is very common in that.
La hipotiroidismo, por ejemplo, o desórdenes hormonales se pueden deber a un desbalance ahí de pita.
Obviously, stress is also a very major factor there. But when we are talking about pitta, it is agni and stress both. So the hypothyroid is very, very common disorder because of pitta imbalance.
Sí, el hipotiroide comúnmente es por problemas pita, puede ser por estrés también, pero comúnmente es por problemas pita y por estrés. Una combinación de los dos.
Now, as I was explaining that I will be discussing some of the things about Rasayana also. So when we are talking about this Agni, this Pitta thing, that reminds me of that patient, it's a 28 years old.
Also, you are starting, are you going to show this in the screen or no?
No, I have the case sheets only.
Okay. Ella va a explicar ahora un caso de un paciente, 25, ¿no? 25.
28, 28.
28 años. Va a darnos la experiencia.
Why I'm discussing here in between is because of that Pitta Prakriti we are talking about.
Ok, ella está hablando aquí en particular sobre un caso de Pitta, Prakriti, de la constitución Pitta. Yes.
Pitta is a Pitta Vata Prakriti.
Pitta Vata.
Yes. 28 years old, and when he came to me, he was having hypertension. He was diagnosed with hypertension.
High pressure.
Hypertension, high blood pressure, yes.
Hypertension, hipertensión. Estaba diagnosticado con hipertensión. Yes.
And he was kept on hypertension medicines. That means at the age of 28, if you're starting it, you have to take it lifelong.
You mean he was taking pharmaceutical drugs?
Yes. Initially, when he came to me, he was taking pharmaceutical because he was diagnosed with high blood pressure, and doctor started with hypertension medicines.
Ok, la persona ya cuando vino a la clínica la doctora estaba consumiendo, ya había empezado con farmacéuticos para eso. So if it starts with that, maybe that's the protocol, he should keep it for life, no?
Yes, that's the protocol. But it was good because he is from a family. Many of their family members have been treated by me. So good. they preferred to discuss that in Ayurveda.
Okay, so ella dice que so they believe in Ayurveda.
Yes. Many people, many of their family members. I know everybody of them. Good. I know their uncles, I know the grandparents, I know the grandchildren, everybody.
So ella está explicando que esta persona que vino de 28 años vino ya con un diagnóstico de hipertensión, vino con unas prescripciones ya de su médico que tenía que tomarse una pastilla para la hipertensión y que tenía que ser de por vida. Pero cuando la doctora le da en la consulta, ya ella les va a ir explicando, ¿verdad? Porque de lo contrario, si se quedaba bajo la medicina alopática, la visión de ellos iba a ser que él tenía que seguir tomando el medicamento de por vida. So you give him a more wise approach, no? More wise approach.
Yes, and because he believed, because initially, when I started it started in November 21 last year. Okay. So I took the whole detail, and then he explained that it is, then I understood by talking to him, and he himself also accepted that it happens with anxiety.
Okay. creía también en esto. O sea, es importante que si usted va a dejar la medicina alopática o tratar de hacer una transición, usted tiene que creer también en Ayurveda. Eso es una parte fundamental. So it's important to have a belief also. If you want to make a transition from the allopathy to Ayurveda, you have to have also goodwill, no? Goodwill.
Actually, they just started with allopathic medicine and they didn't want it to start because it's 28 years. So they asked me if I can help. And I
Yes.
wanted to know the complete details. And
Okay.
once I knew the details, it was very easy. It was just a counseling needed at his age.
So he was having much stress. He admitted the same, no? He was having much stress.
Stress and anxiety, and it is more of the family thing.
Oh, family issue, no? Family.
No, actually not family issue. Family is very well versed, but it's like more expectations of a family
Oh, nice.
from your
Okay.
son.
So,
He's
so, por ejemplo, el caso de este muchacho, sí, Javier, dime.
Perdóname, es que o sea, hasta lo que yo he ido entendiendo es que la familia, toda la familia del muchacho,
Sí,
ya los trataba, son familia de ella, son pacientes de ella.
sí, de la doctora, sí.
Esa hipertensión estaba causada, ella pues, estaba causada por ansiedad. Que fue
Ansiedad,
pasado.
ansiedad, pero eso era lo que iba a explicar ahora. No solamente ansiedad, también por unas expectativas que la familia le estaba inculcando a él de profesionales y cosas así, ¿entiendes? So maybe there were some life expectations, professional expectations that were having
exactly. When they are from a well-versed high society family, the children come under pressure of performance. So I just started with very simple medicines. That was a Mansi combination formulation and an Arjunadi, like Arjun plant and the Jatamansi plant.
Arjuna, okay. So that's an example of how Ayurveda, we have the 5 bodies, no? The 5 koshas. So one kosha can give an alteration to the other kosha.
Yes, that is what we help with Rasayana, correcting the different systems altogether.
So por ejemplo, esta persona ella está hablando que es de una familia de dinero. Usualmente estas familias de dinero bien acomodadas van a ponerle una expectativa a sus hijos que tienen que seguir ciertos patrones sociales, cierta profesión, y esto estaba causando como una sobreacumulación de tensión. So this expectation from this maybe wealthy family, it was having some overload of tension to him, no? Tension.
It was a tension made by him. I know their family. I know the parents. They are very simple. They don't have any expectation. It's
So
the self-expectation.
Himself, okay. So tenía mucha tensión. So you are going to talk about Arjuna and Jatamansi, how it could help, no?
Yes. No, Arjun actually I gave because he used to have some palpitations also because of that anxiety. So as a hepatoprotective, I gave it. Because when he came to me, obviously the blood pressure was high at that time.
Okay. So ella le administró, you administer Arjuna for the palpitations.
And hepatoprotective mainly. Arjun also has hypertension action, like it reduces the hypertension.
Yeah.
So that is why I added that. Another combination I added was the tablets which I sent it to you, just Jatamansi.
Okay.
Jatamansi and Ashwagandha combination tablets together for anxiety.
So then we should briefly, let me explain in Spanish, but before that we should briefly describe Arjuna, we use mainly the bark from a tree, ¿no?
Yes, I will. Okay.
Okay. So, ella está diciendo que le administró el Arjuna porque la persona vino ya con unas palpitaciones y Arjuna es muy protectora del corazón. Es cuando vayamos a ver las plantas con poder para el corazón, Arjuna, la cáscara del tronco de la corteza de Arjuna, de un árbol. Y también le dimos Yatamansi and Ashwagandha for the stress, anxiety, ¿no?
For anxiety.
Okay.
So Arjuna, as we know, it is a very good hepatoprotective. So that was the main reason I started with Terminalia Arjuna.
Okay. So yeah, I explained that.
And it has a hyperlipidemic action also. It reduces the cholesterol.
La Arjuna también, además de proteger el corazón, reduce el colesterol malo.
And again, it has an action in reducing the hypertension also, like high blood pressure also.
It will balance, no? Regular.
It will balance. It regularizes. It regularizes actually. This is a good point you mentioned. It regularizes. No, even if it's a high, if it's a low. No?
Yes.
I use it in both the patients, particularly for regularization of the blood pressure.
Thanks. Sí, la Arjuna, por ejemplo, es un regulador. Si la presión está muy alta, la va a mantener en el nivel estable. Si está muy bajita, la va a subir hasta el nivel estable también.
And in fact, it is given in heart disorders also, like in ischemic heart disorders, like where they have blockage in arteries and all. Arjuna is a very, very good plant to be given.
Se utiliza mucho la Arjuna para problemas de todo tipo de problemas del corazón. So particularly it strengthens the heart muscles. The heart. And arteries. Sí, fortalece los músculos del corazón. Just I think you have heard now, Dr. Aditi, about this supplement they are using now is CoQ10. CoQ10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very common now. They are using for the heart and many things. It's called CoQ10 with the number 10.
Okay.
So that's, as per my study, that's what I learned, that Arjuna makes the body produce naturally the CoQ10. You know?
Okay. Okay. So, I didn't know that. Yes.
So that's it. You know, that's an example of what you teach us today about these supplements versus the Rasayana, you know?
Yes. Yes. That is what taking a plant as a whole rather than taking a one ingredient or a one constituent of it.
Okay, yo lo que le digo a ella es que ahora está de moda el suplemento, lo pueden buscar en el health food, se llama el CoQ10. Y el CoQ10 se usa para oxigenación, se usa para corazón, muchas cosas. Pueden ver que lo están usando la gente. Pero de acuerdo a la literatura científica, la cáscara, la corteza de Arjuna hace que el cuerpo por sí mismo produzca la CoQ10. O sea, que es un ejemplo de lo que la doctora le explicó ahorita sobre los suplementos versus las plantas Rasayana completa, como si fueran, no, like Rasayana is the best option for supplementation. No?
Yes, exactly. Okay. Rasayana according to each body type, according to each need. If they are planned well, you don't need any medication.
Si utilizan los Rasayana de acuerdo a su biotipo corporal y en la forma correcta, no necesitamos suplementos. Yes, okay.
So for this boy, I kept on those two medications only. I kept increasing or decreasing the dosage for 6 months.
Ok. Para ese paciente, ella le fue aumentando y disminuyendo la dosis graduales por 6 meses. So it was a 6-month plan, no? 6 months.
Yes, 6 months plan. He started, but because he's here only, so he kept coming every 15 days or every month for physical examination also.
Okay.
And along with it, counseling was also going, so that was also helping. In between, I added some Brahmi ghee also,
Okay.
or again for anxiety and for sleep things,
Okay.
because I didn't want it to add too much of oral medications, so I added that.
Sí. Ella le añadió, o sea, fue un plan de 6 meses. You were monitoring every 15 days, no? Every 15
Almost
days.
every 15 days. He used to
Cada-
come every 15 days or sometimes in a month.
Cada 15 días o una vez al mes, ella estaba monitoreando al paciente para ver algún cambio importante y le suministró también, you gave him some ghee medicine
Some ghee medicine for nasal application.
for nasal. Le suministró también una medicina de ghee que se pone en la nariz. It's Brahmi ghee.
Brahmi ghee. Because I wanted to add Brahmi, but I added it in a different form of medication.
Okay. So, ¿están entendiendo todo? ¿Están bien hasta ahora?
And now, since June, he is only on one powder. That's a Rasayana combination I am giving. And
Nice.
all medications have been stopped. Only he is taking this. And blood
Fine.
pressure is 128/80.
128, sorry.
Blood pressure is quite normal, 128/80, which was
80. Sí.
80, which was 150 in the beginning.
Sí, al principio el paciente tenía 150 de la presión. Ahora está en 128/80 y ya no necesita más tratamiento. Solo se le está dando, only you are giving a churna, ¿no? Basic churna.
For this in between, I added few things because he started having some cervical issues also because of some another reasons.
Okay.
So I added for 2 or 3 weeks some Google preparation and all. But for hypertension, yes, only this is going. And the ingredients are Ashwagandha, Brahmi, Gokshur, Guduchi, Amlaki, Shatavari, and Arjun. All combinations for according to Pitta Prakriti, all one combination of powder, and he is just fine with it. I reduced it to once in a day in between, but now he is getting married, so I told him you take twice a day because you are overburdened and over busy. So now he is taking twice since a month, but otherwise it was just once in a day dosage going on. Just fine.
La persona, el muchacho de 28 años, se le reguló la presión, ya está en 128/80, antes estaba en 150 por encima. Ya no tiene que estar tomando tantas cosas, simplemente se le ha mantenido una dosis diaria de una sola dosis del churna. Churna significa mezcla de hierba, que tiene ashwagandha, tiene gochur, tiene arjuna, y entonces solamente lo está usando una vez al día y se ha mantenido estable ya. Él se va a casar ahora reciente, entonces la doctora le dijo que lo utilice 2 veces al día por cuestiones de que a lo mejor con lo de la boda y todos estos procesos puede que aumente el estrés o algo. So he's stable now. He's stable.
He's completely fine. Completely fine.
Okay.
He's completely fine. Just taking this. He comes every 15 days, checks the blood pressure, and gets the same medicine, and he takes it religiously. Because
nice.
Yes, because they have seen the results that now allopathic medicine has stopped. Even he says that stress and everything he now has learned how to manage, with meditation and all, because that counseling also helps a lot in their age.
Counseling.
At their age of early 20 or early 30 years, counseling is very important. So yes.
Okay. Él ya está estable, logró con Ayurveda, con el tratamiento de la doctora, lo que no podía lograr con la farmacia alopática. Inclusive ha podido lidiar mejor con el estrés, la ansiedad, porque también en Ayurveda se le da consejos. Terapia, en Ayurveda, como explicamos, hay una terapia psicológica también. Y pues ya, also he's very satisfied, no? He's very
He is
satisfied.
very satisfied because I advised him in the beginning some dietary changes also, because
Yeah.
at their age, eating outside food, eating
Also.
non-vegetarian food,
Okay,
sleeping late night, these are things are very, very common. But now he's a very sattvic person.
fine,
He
fine.
has
So,
changed into a very sattvic person now.
good. Ella dice que él está satisfecho, está de lo más bien, pero que ella también le había incluido un plan de alimentación para que mejorara mucho también. La alimentación es crucial porque este tipo de personas jóvenes de 28 años y pico usualmente comen fuera, en la calle, comen alimentos que no son los más deseables. Entonces, el plan que ella le diseñó le ayudó a estabilizarse también a nivel sattvic, no, mental also, it helped mental, sattvic,
Mental, exactly.
muy bien. So I think it's
So,
good. No, you have to share that. We are planning to write a book, so you share that for the book. Yeah.
yes, sure. I have another case, similar case, obviously a little more aged than her, than him, around 30, 38. He is now 38, but he is a patient from last 3-4 years.
Okay. So ella va a discutir otro caso ahora. Which is the condition this person has?
Same, high blood pressure.
High blood pressure.
High blood pressure, but the reason was different. That was an excessive working, because he's a pitta person.
Okay.
Excessive workout. He's a yoga trainer.
Oh, fine. Okay, so ahora we have a yoga teacher here. It's Ana. Ana.
Sí,
Yes.
estoy aquí, estoy
Sí.
escuchando.
Okay.
Sí.
So ella va a explicar un caso ahora de otro paciente que también vino con problemas de presión alta, pero este caso es diferente al otro. Este caso ya la presión alta era por exceso de actividad física. Es un yoga
Oh.
trainer.
Oh,
So it's 38 years old, no? This one, no? 38.
38.
Okay.
Now he's 38. It's
So-
it's a new case sheet what I'm having.
So yeah. So let's see what's about. Okay.
So actually he is just having high blood pressure when we check it. And very interesting is sometimes both the arms gives different readings. So I check every time both the arms.
Oh, both the arms, different readings.
Different
Okay.
reading.
Ella le tomó la presión en ambos hombros, ambos lados y ambos brazos, y la lectura era diferente. Ella siempre chequea en ambos. So it was different lecture, different.
Yes. And it's very interesting, once you start consulting a patient, and he comes every week. Every week when when a patient comes, you start studying a body. It gives you a lot of different new things. So now what I do is, and he also admits, he comes by driving. He sits for 15 minutes and then we check the blood pressure.
Okay, good.
So
Wow.
that was an observation. He is, because he's a yoga trainer, they are also quite health conscious. So it was his observation, and then he told me, and then I followed, because he knew he has been driving through a quite rushy route. I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Okay.
But he told, I just came by driving and let us check after some time. And that, yes,
Sí.
it was a good observation.
Que por ejemplo, él va cada semana a la clínica a darse seguimiento, y en las últimas ocasiones ya él le ha dicho a la doctora que va a esperar 15 minutos antes de que le tomen la presión, porque él sabe que viene por una ruta guiando que es un poquito complicada y automáticamente eso le va a ocasionar que el estrés, la ansiedad le suba la presión. So que ahora cuando él va a la clínica esperan 15 minutos y después le toman la presión. So he waits for 15 minutes now. I explain, no?
Now, yes, now. He sits quietly, he waits, and then we check the blood pressure. And initially, when he started, he used to come, on weekends, doing an hour or 1.5 hours of workout,
Wow.
and then he used to come. So slowly and slowly, I advised him to slow that down, because being a Pitta person, it is not needed you do 1.5 hours of, or you do, 30-40 rounds of Surya Namaskar. That was too
Yeah.
much for him.
Entendieron eso, que usualmente antes de él llegar a la clínica, él, él hacía un entrenamiento de 1 hora y media
Ah.
y que hacía 40 saludos al sol. 40
Ay,
rounds.
no, pero eso es
40
mucho, Paolo. Yo no hago eso.
40 rounds is too much. 40 rounds.
It's too much.
Sí.
And for a Pitta Vata person.
Por a Pita, o sea, la constitución de él es Pita Vata. Ya para esa constitución que es demasiado fuego, no debe sobreexaltarse. So
It took me a lot of
yeah.
It took me a lot of time to make him understand that yes, this is increasing, because he tried it and then he got better, and then he was yes. Now I have reduced the workouts.
So que le tomó tiempo a ella hacerle entender a él que la razón de la presión alta era eso, que se estaba sobreexcediendo en la actividad física. Pero después de un tiempo, él se dio cuenta que era verdad.
Actually, lockdown helped in this.
Sorry?
Because when we had lockdown here,
Lockdown.
during COVID,
Okay.
that helped, because before he was doing 1.5 hours of yoga practice at his end.
Okay.
Then he used to take yoga classes, 4-5 rounds, which was too much. During lockdown, the yoga classes were stopped.
Okay. So que
Then
ella
he
dice,
And then he admitted that yes, reducing the workout has helped.
okay, que ella dice que él usualmente hacía 1 hora y media de entrenamiento y después daba, no sé si son 4 horas de yoga, de clase, pero durante la pandemia automáticamente tuvo que bajar la frecuencia porque ya no estábamos dando las clases como era y todos estaban que permanecer en las casas. Y entonces ahí él se dio cuenta realmente que mejoró la condición de él al mantener un ritmo menos fuerte. Y luego lo admitió, ¿no? So he admitted that was the cause, ¿no?
Yes. And, very interesting thing here is only readings of blood pressures are high. He himself doesn't have any symptom.
Okay. So, algo importante de recalcar en este caso ha sido que solo eran las lecturas que salía la presión alta, pero no habían otros síntomas como tal. Yes.
The Jatamansi combination, Brahmi combination, and I also started some powder combination for Vata pacification in his case.
Can
Because I noticed.
Can you share which herbs? Can you share a little bit?
Yes. I started with the Avipattikar one, particularly that was a combination. That's a combination formulation powder which has Trifla Trikatu as a combinations. Because it is good for Apana Vata, for downward movement of Vata. So for constipation and all. So I started with that combination. I started with Shankapushpi, Brahmi, Gokshudur. I also added some Shank, which is a mineral preparation. That is the conch shell powder.
Yeah, maybe you can write it on the chat, maybe.
Okay.
It's okay. So because it's good they have some reference,
Yes.
Yeah. Ella lo va a escribir en el chat cuáles fueron las plantas que utilizó en una fórmula que ella le dio a él, porque le dio también una fórmula para apaciguar el bata. Eso también es importante. Cuando hay exceso de actividad, tiene que ver con un desbalance en bata, ¿no? When
Sí.
there's an excess in activities, that's a bata imbalance too, no? So it has to be addressed.
Yes, exactly. No? So that
I
needs
know. So it's avipatic. I see. It's
Abhipatikar.
avipatikar powder. Good. Okay. So then, if they search for this powder, they can get the herbs, maybe, or
Yes. They will
Okay.
get the herbs. It's
Okay.
Pika2, Trifala, all those things are there.
so si ustedes buscan esa fórmula, avipatikar powder, van a ver la composición de planta. So you mentioned one very important plant I use. It's called Shankushpi.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
And there was
So is it Chankapushpi the herb, or is it the
no, they are
Okay.
different. Both are different. Shankha is different, Shankapushpi is different. Shankapushpi is a plant-based thing.
Yeah.
Shankha is the conch shell powder.
Yeah. Okay, I know. So you are having this in the formula, both. No?
Yes.
Plant and
I
the
made a
vegetable.
powder combination for him. So it becomes
Okay.
easy when we have this formulations, because otherwise we have to give the fixed formulations.
Yes.
But if we can make this fresh one right away for the patient, it becomes more easy to address multiple issues together.
Sí, que por ejemplo hay una cuestión, por ejemplo aquí le dimos una referencia de un nombre de una formulación, se llama Avipatical Churna, que sí va a ayudarnos, pero ¿qué es lo que sucede? ¿Cuál es la ventaja de usted hacerse una consulta personalizada? Que a veces, dependiendo del caso, nosotros vamos a hacer una modificación. We can make a good modification in the formula in benefit of the patient. No?
Yes, because if it's the fixed formulation, you
Yes.
have to give the same.
Yeah, okay.
Like somebody needs more ashwagandha, somebody needs less brahmi, like that.
Okay. So, dependiendo de la persona, tal vez le podemos añadir a la fórmula más de una hierba que de otra para resolver mejor el síntoma o la situación particular. No es que la fórmula generalizada no nos ayude, pero eso es lo importante de hacerse la consulta para ir viendo. ¿Entiende? Si necesita mejor más de una cosa que de otra. El tratamiento sería ahí más efectivo.
And now he is taking almost the same formulation. Ashwagandha is added, but just once in a day. Everything is going good.
Okay. So, doctor, you have, because there's not much time, we know we have a time change. Do you have more cases? What other things do you have for today so we can maybe manage things more quickly?
Yes, I have one more case to discuss.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It's very interesting cases today. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, the next case is also very interesting of a wait. His age is around 57 years.
57?
57.
Is a male or woman?
A male.
Male. Otro persona mayor ya tiene 56 en este caso. Es un hombre, otra vez.
Actually, the case of IBS.
So it's IBS.
IBS.
Can you mention the condition?
Irritable bowel syndrome, like number of bowel movements he used to have. And in his case, and it's a very common thing, that it increases with stress or anxiety.
Okay. Estamos hablando de que esta persona de 56 años llega con un diagnóstico de intestino irritable, lo que le llaman IBS. que se caracteriza
Yes.
por un exceso de movimiento en el intestino. So he came to your clinic for advices, no?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But initially he was referred by one of my old patients. So
Okay.
I had an idea about his anxiety thing, which he
Okay.
didn't mention to me earlier.
So que vino por referencia de otro paciente ya de la doctora. So you didn't knew about the anxiety?
No, I didn't knew about I knew about the anxiety through the person who has sent him, but the patient didn't discuss in the beginning.
Ok, o sea que la persona que lo refirió le dijo a la doctora que esta persona tiene mucha ansiedad y todo eso. Sí, ya.
So I just started with very simple herbs, some formulations, I'll say. It was not single herbs which will help in this condition. So yes, Jatamansi was added. One thing, Jatamansi and Ashwagandha combination tablet was added. It's the same which I sent you so the same
Okay.
tablet added. But along with that, combination of formulations was actually added. There is a powder called Tadi Mashtak, which has this pomegranate
Pomegranate.
seeds powder.
Okay. It's
So that
astringent,
was
no? Astringent.
it's astringent. Musta is one of the ingredient of it.
Musta.
Musta,
This
which is also
I have.
yes, that is also astringent. Then chitrak was also one of the ingredient because it is good for amupachan.
So that's for
And
the IBS, no? IBS protocol.
IBS. I started with that because I wanted to know. See, in such cases, what happens when a person comes, if you're not addressing their symptoms right away, they don't open up everything.
That's important, yeah, that's important. So let me explain that. Let me explain. Ella está diciendo que esta persona que vino, se le suministraron varias cositas. Vino con el IBS, pero hay un problema de ansiedad grande. Pero la doctora dice que las personas usualmente, si tú no les resuelves los síntomas primordiales que está manifestando la persona no se va a abrir a los tratamientos, aunque la causa sea otra. ¿Me explico? Si él tenía unos síntomas graves de intestinales, pues usualmente vamos a ayudarlo a controlar esos síntomas para que la persona luego gradualmente vaya llegando a la causa. ¿Ve? Porque las personas usualmente son así, quieren soluciones rápido, ¿no? The people want easy, fast solution, ¿no? So we have to be wise like practitioners and know how to manage things, ¿no?
Yes, yes. It is because at the age of 57, if he is coming to an Ayurveda person, obviously they must have tried allopathic many a times before.
Okay.
So he was referred to me, and now after 1 year of medicines, he just follows whatever I say blindly. That much he believes in me now. Reason is he has.
Sorry, how that much? Sorry.
Now, because initially it took me a lot of time to make him understand why I'm giving this, why this,
Okay.
what will help, because he was not taking proper diet also according to the Jaipur climate.
Yeah, okay.
So many changes needed to be done. But now, after 1 year of medicines, he follows everything what I say.
Sí, que él se fue dando cuenta, o sea, al principio él no entendía por qué la doctora le decía, haz este cambio, usa esto, usa aquello, pero después él se fue dando cuenta que le estaba funcionando y ya lleva 1 año. Y ahora, now he follows whatever your counsel, ¿no? Because he has seen the results also, ¿no? He is
out of IBS. He is out of IBS.
O sea, ya, ok, good. Ya no tiene el intestino el síndrome no lo tiene ya. Así que ya él le hace caso a lo que ella le está recomendando siempre. Ya no es, como dicen, cabeciduro. Ya está accediendo a todo. Se ha dado cuenta que el tratamiento le eliminó, por decirlo así, la condición o por lo menos los síntomas.
The
So
basic
I'll
reason
explain
for
the herbs you said. It has pomegranate, mustard. Las plantas que tenía la formulación tenía pomegranate seeds, ¿no? Seeds,
seeds powder, yes.
semillas de granadas. Y tenía la musta. La musta is Cyperus rotundus.
Yes, Cyprus. And it was, there is a combination of bilva also. I think you may have bilva also.
Bilba, yeah. So bilba is a fruit. Bilba is a fruit.
Bilva is a fruit.
They don't know. Here, commonly, they don't know. We can just explain a little bit. Bilba is a fruit. It's called bile.
Yes,
no?
but
Bile.
yes, bale. But we get the powder of it also from
Good.
the fruit.
Okay.
So it's a very good astringent plant. Very, very specifically explained in such cases of kapha, because this IBS has ama and kapha thing. So it is very good for that.
So I will write it on the chat, no, this Bilba, so they can search.
I will write. I'll write.
It's a Egel marmelosus, no?
Bilva, yes.
Yeah. Ella está hablando que utilizamos en este caso semillas de granada. Utilizamos la musta, que es la hierba coquí. Esta es de las más que utiliza Quechaba. Cuando ustedes cojan la clase el miércoles conmigo, acuérdense que vamos a estudiar las 10 plantas más utilizadas por Quechaba. Esta es una de ellas. El musta. Y tiene la bilba. Ella se la escribió en el chat. So bilba is very powerful, no? Very powerful.
It's very powerful in such conditions.
Okay.
So actually the problem was, one was stress. I tried to, help him, and he's quite better with it. More was because of the health, and according to the Jaipur climatic conditions, he was not taking anything. A typical Pitta Prakriti person. Doctors told not to take milk because he has IBS. So milk was not there. Doctors told not to take ghee because, living in Jaipur, a dry weather, Pitta Prakriti person, not taking any such thing. Now he is taking all these things and he's quite satisfied. He
needs some moisturizing things. No.
Exactly. That was the simple thing.
Okay.
Very, very simple thing.
Okay.
That is why now he's treated. Otherwise, IBS is difficult to treat.
So I will translate. Okay, lo que ella dice, por ejemplo, el enfoque que la medicina alopático, el médico le estaba dando era, como tienes IBS, no puedes usar leche, no puedes usar ghee, no puedes usar muchas cosas, pero la doctora le cambió el enfoque, porque lo que pasa es que donde ellos viven, he's from Jaipur too, ¿no? He's from Jaipur.
He's from Jaipur.
Okay, so donde ellos viven el clima es muy seco. Muy seco. Entonces, al revés, el ghee, si es de buena calidad, o la leche, si es de buena calidad, o ciertas otras cosas que son refrescantes y que van a ser también lubricantes, van a ayudar a la condición. O sea, so I just explained them. Maybe the doctor allopathy was thinking that ghee was not good, but it's different the case. It's good in this case.
Yes. He takes milk also. They say you have IBS and you have lactose intolerance. Milk products were stopped.
Yeah, okay.
Milk products were stopped. But now he takes milk every day before going to bed.
But that's the thing. We should also emphasize is India, the milk quality is different too.
Yes, that is there. And that is why we have a different climatic conditions also. So maybe somebody living in South, if would have consulted for IBS, I may have also helped advice to stop milk product.
Let me explain that. Yeah, it's important one thing. Ella dice por ejemplo, a este paciente que es de Jaipur, ¿no? Jaipur is in the north.
Yeah. Northwest.
Este paciente de Jaipur que vive allí también, bajo las situaciones climáticas de Jaipur, por ejemplo, ella le recomendó que añadiera los lácteos. En este caso, ghee de buena calidad, leche de buena calidad. Pero si hubiera sido un paciente, por ejemplo, del sur de la India, que viene a atenderse con ella, que vive en el sur, posiblemente ella también le hubiera eliminado los lácteos ahí, porque el clima es diferente, hay unas cosas diferentes. So maybe if the patient was from the south, you will not give the milk products in the protocol.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now he is also on one powder only, taking once in a day Rasayana thing, which
Okay.
has Bilv and which has Lotra also as one of the.
Lotra. Okay. So ahora mismo ese paciente solamente está bajo una sola cosa utilizando ya, que tiene bilba y tiene lodra. No, lodra es otra planta. Lodra is very good also for the woman, no? For the menstruation and the lodra.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So
It's
it
good
will
for
help for the pitta imbalances. Lodra will help for the pitta imbalances.
Pitta imbalances and also ama condition, and it is also astringent.
Astringent, okay. El lodra, that's Symplococcus racemosus, I think. ¿no?
Racemosus. Yes, racemosus.
Lodra va a ayudarnos, es otra planta, la pueden buscar. You don't have sample of it, ¿no? Live sample of it, ¿no? Lodra.
Powder only. No.
No. Lodra nos va a ayudar.
Only powder.
Ya, okay.
I
Lodra
have only powder. I
Okay.
don't have the thing.
It's a like a red in color, similar, no? Red,
Yes.
light red.
Red towards red, I would
You
say.
can show, yeah. So, la lodra, pueden buscarla, es muy buena para la mujer, para condiciones menstruales, hemorragia en las mujeres. La lodra es excelente porque es astringente, pero no solo eso, o sea, va a pacificar el pita en exceso, lo pacifica y también, como dice la doctora, ayuda mucho. So it helps because it's astringent, pitta pacifying. What more other things it has?
It is good for ama also.
Ama. It will
Mucus,
take out the ama. Okay.
Yes.
Va también.
It will not take out. It will
No.
pacify the ama.
Pacify only. Okay.
So you can see
el lodra
powder.
va a controlar la acumulación de toxina. Va a acumularla, o sea, va a ayudar en que las toxinas no se acumulen tanto. So then you have to teach another training how to take the toxins out. That's another training then.
Yes, very interesting, Panchkarma.
Because that's needed, that's needed too,
Very, very interesting. That's Panchkarma and self-care. It comes under self-care. Not everybody can take Panchkarma. It's not feasible for everybody.
Yeah.
At a certain end, but yes, at our end, at self-care, how we can help, yes, it is.
So let me explain that that's not feasible for everybody. It's important, ¿no? El pancha calma, podemos darle unas clases sobre eso aparte ya en otro entrenamiento si quieren. El pancha calma es un proceso de purificación que incluye vómito, incluye eliminación por el intestino, muchas cosas, pero como dice la doctora, no todo el mundo es la mejor opción el panchakarma. So not everybody is the best option for panchakarma, but we can offer some solutions to, some alternatives.
Yes, it is actually Panchkarma is good for everybody at any age. Only thing is, many a times we need to prepare the body. We cannot right away go for Panchkarma. So that is why I said it is not feasible for everybody, and it needs 2 to 3 weeks when we talk about good level of Panchkarma every day detoxification, but it is very good for both mental and physical detoxification.
Sí, que el panchakarma no es que sea malo, dice ella que es bueno para todas las personas, todas las edades, hacer una limpieza, pero que realmente necesita una preparación adecuada, usualmente del cuerpo, de 2 a 3 semanas mínimo tiene que estar en unos procesos para que realmente pueda ser hecho en la mejor forma. So I think we can do one type of training when I come to your place now on December, no? We can give some
Yes.
classes from there.
Yes, yes, sure. Why not?
Okay.
We can cover some of the if we have, we can plan some patients and we can go for the live demonstration also.
Okay. So it's fine. I think we are
Yes.
good now. I have to teach them on Wednesday a class. So we will be covering many things there too. I don't know now. You can just let me know if you want to keep more time or it's fine for us. It's fine now.
No, for me it's fine for today. No, we'll
Yeah.
be, because too much of knowledge will also be very
Yes.
difficult for them.
It's been very wide, very good. I have recorded the same. They can get back to the recordings. And we already mentioned since the beginning, any questions, you can share it to us. We haven't received much, So, lo que le estoy diciendo es, ya por hoy ha sido simple, pero a la misma vez profundo. Mucho material dentro de la clase, porque las hierbas que ella le administró a los pacientes, los protocolos, o sea, se ha discutido muchas cosas que hay que internalizarla bien. Pueden escuchar la clase de nuevo y como desde el principio le hemos invitado a que hagan preguntas, las escriban, me las pueden enviar al chat o me las envían por email a mí o a la doctora. Y you can write your email address, which is the preferred one, no, for the clinic. Gracias, Pascual. Sí. So Pascual is saying very interesting class. Thank you.
Thank you.
And so then you will join us on next Saturday or no? You have to check the availability.
Yes, I'll check. I think next Saturday should be okay, but let me just check once.
Fine.
And
It's
I'll confirm.
no issue. I will give them on Wednesday my class. And then
by the time I'll confirm you the time.
Yeah,
also,
sure.
And then
Okay.
So next class.
Yeah.
Next class I'll be available for all your doubts. So whatever questions, what doubts you have, we'll be discussing that. We'll be discussing a little bit about detoxification also. So we'll see.
La próxima clase que ella le va a ofrecer va a estar disponible para todas sus dudas y le va a hablar un poco más sobre la desintoxicación entonces. Vamos a ver si la de ella va a ser el sábado que viene, ella me va a confirmar en la semana, o si va a ser durante otro sábado. Por lo menos conmigo se van a reunir el miércoles otra vez y el otro miércoles de arriba también, porque tienen 2 clases conmigo que faltaron. La que fue del miércoles pasado y la clase extra. Si alguno necesitase tener una clase privada o algo, pues lo coordina conmigo directamente para que podamos cubrir entonces el protocolo del curso y la matrícula y eso. Si usted desea pagar lo que faltaba, pues se comunica conmigo y lo vamos, yo tengo la lista y lo vamos entonces coordinando. So, doctor, just briefly before we go, we have some pending things, no? Like maybe we will give a Panchakarma small seminar from India in December, so students can prepare in advance. And we are having the male and female. So we have decided that the male and female, we will do it throughout Zoom also, not in a physical place, because it's more the issue of the island now. Not many people can drive. So we will do it on Zoom. So we decided maybe for the 29th. 29. No?
Okay.
So
Sure.
I will give you more details. So it will be on Zoom. And then the other thing is you have these aloe vera products and these other things. You can maybe now, before you leave, give some details. So if they want to have the same, we can provide to them. No, I have some
Yes.
stock here already.
Yes. If you have something to show, I'll keep
Yeah.
on saying one by
So
one.
it's yeah, okay.
Yes, we have the aloe vera gel that is particularly for skin conditions, for anti-aging, for glowing skin, for smoothening, for smooth skin. It is made from some of the decoctions which are good for skin, mainly mangista and curcuma,
Curcuma. That's the color. That's why the color. No, that's why.
the color. And it has rose also in it.
Okay.
So
I have
that is
been I have been using, you also have many patients using already for so much time, so it has
yes.
good feedbacks, no?
It has very good feedbacks, particularly for daily use. For daily use as an anti-aging, like as a night cream, as a night gel. So now for the night repair, it is very, very good for it.
This is good also. This one I like. Yeah.
Yes, this is also good. This is particularly good for, again, all the skins. It has lavender as one of the ingredient in it,
Okay.
lavender oil. So it is also good in
Yeah.
aloe vera base.
So I have, you know, the Anna, which is the yoga center owner. She's wanting me to make a display on her center. So we will have the items, you know.
That's
So
good.
we have the hair oil too. We are
Hair oil
promoting.
also. Hair oil. One of the best things for hair I have been using for my patients.
Okay.
And particularly within 2 weeks for hair fall, we have been seeing the result. And it's not just for hair fall, for new growth of hair, for regular use also. I have been using it personally because it is prepared by me.
Okay.
So it's homemade. But I have received very good responses from patients for hair fall also. Because hair fall in Jaipur, because of the water conditions, it's very, very common thing. But within 2 weeks, we have seen very good results without any oral medication for hair fall.
So ella lo que dice es que el aceite que ella prepara le ha ayudado mucho, inclusive a ella, porque en donde ella vive en Jaipur, la calidad del agua no es muy buena, es muy seco. Y entonces, en 2 semanas, ¿no? 2 weeks of use, it have results.
2 weeks of use, 2 weeks of use. Yes, I have some of the feedbacks also with me for my patients.
So this is the other one is for the face pack, no? Face pack.
Yes, it's a face pack, mainly as we discussed before.
Yeah.
We have few different face packs. It is the one which you have is for acne conditions, for oily skins and for acne. We have for the normal skin also, like for regular use also. We have for pigmentation also. All are based on the clay we were discussing.
Yeah.
The Fuller's earth. With different ingredients according to the different skin conditions. So this one is particularly with rose, mangista, neem, curcuma, and
so this whole product is not only for beauty and women. No, men also can use. I am using this very good for the morning.
It's not just beauty. It is prepared by me in my clinic for my patients.
Yes.
For regular skin conditions. But because when we use it regularly, we see that yes, they are completely natural products. So as a preventive can also be used on a daily purpose.
This is good for the, I use it for the night sleep.
Rose water, itself is very good for mental health also.
Mental health.
So for refreshes you also. So we use it for the face packs also. We use it for mood, enhancing the mood. We use it for good sleep. We use it for skin toning also, like just cleaning up your face with rose water.
Okay.
So being a very cooling thing, it helps for the skin, for refreshing the skin.
Yeah, so I forward them the pictures. You were preparing a batch of the products.
Yes,
So-
yes. Soon you will
so-
have that dhupan also with you.
Ya,
And,
so, eso que los productos, si usted lo desea, alguno de los productos, déjenoslo saber con tiempo. I am telling if they want any of the products, they should let us know in advance so it's easier for us to prepare fresh.
yes,
Fresh.
I always prepare fresh. I
Okay.
don't keep a lot of batch with me. So
Yeah.
I need time to, if you need, I need time to prepare it.
Okay.
So yes, I prepare everything, even this oil, this gel are prepared at home itself in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Even I
okay.
don't prepare in the clinic so that there is no contamination and all. They are prepared in the kitchen only.
Okay.
So handmade completely.
Que ella dice que si ustedes quieren alguno de los productos, nos avisan con antelación. Ella lo prepararía al momento fresco y entonces nosotros programamos los envíos hasta acá. Yo se lo hago llegar a ustedes. Y en el centro
para-
de Ana también lo podemos poner, Ana, allí en el centro.
Sí, pero tiene que mandar una lista para saber cuáles
Sí.
son los productos.
Okay.
¿Está bien?
So they are requesting me a list of the products so I can show to them. They will decide which one.
Sure, sure. And one of the gels which you just showed, it is also good for the skin irritation. I
Skin
usually
irritation.
for skin irritation, I suggest for the patient after shaving and all, if they use it after irritation on the skin,
Okay.
like if you are doing scratch or anything, so
Okay.
it helps. It helps for it has some ingredients which helps after shaving if you have skin irritation or bleeding also. It helps in stopping that too.
Ok, sí, este es muy bueno para cuando nos rasuramos, la mujer también que se afeitan, es muy bueno para mantener la piel, si tiene irritación en la piel, cualquier, if it's good for both men and women, ¿no? It's good for both.
It is good for both. It is
Okay.
good for both. No, all these are completely natural products. No particular things are being added like female or male. It's completely for the skincare. So anybody can use. No, I am using it for my patients in all types of patients. No?
So
Even
then-
for small children also I'm
Small
using because this gel and this oil is completely plant-based. So for head massage, for regular head massage, for good growth of hair for children also I'm giving with very good results. And for gel also I'm giving it for small children also. So completely natural. No preservatives in that.
Okay, so that's fine. Then the last thing, like for example, we have Daniel. We will not discuss because it's private case, no, but he already booked the consultation with you, and he needed some personalized medicine. So that's also available for all of them. No, we can
Yes.
have that advantage. You can prepare any maybe particular medicine they will need.
Yes,
and we can
I have been.
facilitate.
I'm now preparing it for Daniel, and yes, fresh formulations are prepared according to the specific needs, customized things, and then we'll. So
Eso es si, por ejemplo, Daniel ya nos hizo la consulta, a mí y a la doctora, ya nosotros le contestamos, se le dio un plan de seguimiento y la doctora ya le está preparando unas fórmulas específicas para él y se las vamos a hacer llegar a él. Si alguno de ustedes también quiere aprovechar esa facilidad a través de nosotros, pues la doctora le puede preparar alguna condición, fórmula para alguna condición particular. So I think it's fine, doctor. Thanks for being here. It's a very valuable, training. I hope they also value the same. And so you can confirm the date for your next meeting.
yes,
And I
should
will
be
provide
okay
you.
on Saturday, but I'll just check my schedule again.
Fine.
Then
So it's
we'll let-
fine by now. Anything you want to add is fine. I already finished.
Okay, I just wanted to say, like I'll be there next week. If you have any questions, anything, and if you want to connect with me or with Professor Paolo, anybody of us, no, take the advantage. We have still one more week.
Yeah, yeah.
And any question, anything related with your health, sorry, with your health, with your this training, and with anybody of you, of your friends, of your family, anybody, any questions, any doubt you have, we are always available. I've shared my email address. You have Professor Paolo's contact details. So contact anybody of us. Whatever is best possible and suitable according to each person and through completely Ayurveda natural things, will be able to help you. And we are not just talking about the plants, we help for the diet, lifestyle, counseling, everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So whatever help you want will be available. So please feel free to contact anybody of us anytime.
Okay.
And regarding the products also, Professor will be sharing the list. If you have any questions, any queries, just let him know. We'll be able to guide you, reply you quickly according to each product.
Okay, okay. Thanks. So, ¿alguien más tiene alguna duda ya para irnos? Ya son las 11:30 en la India para que ella descanse.
Excelente programa, Paolo.
Okay, okay.
Excelente.
So, doctor, all fine. We already know it's 11:15 or 30 there, so they are good. We will follow up then. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.